Look, you have a point. I see your point. I know how do you think, and like, I respect your thoughts. But in my like, you can't like convince me to like think like that because I am a Muslim and in Islam, our rules is the woman have to cover herself because not, the men who got lust in a woman, he's not a real Muslim. There is a difference between a normal Muslim and a Muslim mu'min, iman. The mu'min is who one who like don't look at girls, like pray every five prayers at time, and he like fast, he gives the poor man money, and you know at the point you were saying, we have to like educate the men. I agree with you. It's a like because
Yeah.
Islam now not as was in like the past. It's different. At the time Sayyidina Muhammad, the Prophet Muhammad was alive. It was
Mm-hmm.
like another life. There's no woman like not covered, and there is no man is in lust because Sayyidina Muhammad, what did he say? He said every man that can get married, he have to get married. Why? Why did he say that? And your thoughts?
That every man that can get married to get married?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. This audio thing. 1 second.
Maybe you're fine.
Oh, here we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I was having audio problems here.
It's
So,
okay.
you say that the Prophet Muhammad commanded men to get married so they can have sex inside of the marriage. I'm guessing, not outside of the marriage.
Yeah, so outside the marriage, when a man gets sex with a woman, it's called zina,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a big sin. It's haram. You will get like if you didn't like stop doing that, you will go to Jahannam, and So Sayyidina Muhammad said you have to get married as soon as possible because you have to like get kids, and I don't want to say it
Yeah.
louder because it's
So, would you say that when ISIS, for example, or Al Qaeda, who are committing sexual crimes against prisoners that they've kidnapped, or I don't know what, then that's against the religion?
who?
ISIS, Daesh, or Al Qaeda?
Who's that?
You don't know who's Daesh, ISIS?
Daesh.
Daesh.
Yeah, I can talk about this.
You can't talk about these things.
No.
You probably can't talk about Hamas also. Yeah. That's a challenge. That's a challenge.
Sorry about that.
Mike, do you have sisters? You have a family?
I have a family, but I don't have sisters. I have two brothers.
Two brothers. Because I think if you would have had a sister, maybe you would have been feeling a bit uncomfortable to know that you can walk freely with your shirt, with your hands. You can go to swim in the beach. Okay, so your pants will go under the knee and you're above the belly button, but it's still not like being covered, completely covered, and
The
all
man.
day long. Yeah, the women I'm talking right now, they're completely covered, and the reasoning for that it's to protect them from men who might commit sexual crimes against them. To many people out there, that would be considered as, how would I say that gently? That would be considered as a very bad policy. Because instead of depriving women from the right, they were born, like women and men were born in the image of God. So God created men and women. We're all children of God. So you can't come and say that a man is better than a woman. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. So now to force women to take away rights from them in order to prevent men from jumping on them and, committing acts of lust and sexual crimes, that is just not the solution. Now, you'd expect Islam, who's been around for 1,400 years, to have reached a point where they figure out how can we solve that problem. But it doesn't look like they're solving that problem. It looks like they're making it worse. in many
Yeah,
countries,
because I told
they're
you.
actually covering more and more and more rather than finding a way to remove the cover. So let's say, I would say there was a period of time that men there were so crazy in their heads, they were so, horny, that they saw a girl, they jump, they run after her. So then they said, okay, let's protect these girls, cover them, hide their identity for 1 month, for one week, until they get out of town. But we're talking about more than 1,000 years now, and this is still practiced. And it doesn't look like it's going. So that's what I'm saying is, if you look at Judaism or Christianity, they also had crazy times in the back in the history. But they seem to be progressing all the time and adapting. While Islam, the way I look at it at least, it seems to be not progressing at all and sometimes even going back. Do you think that is right, or do you think that's the right way, the right approach, or you think that should be changed?
Look, to be honest, I'm not old enough to like give the solution because I'm only 15 years old. I'm 16, so I
Oh,
can't give
really?
you a solution. So I'm not like that guy you can like talk with them about these things because I don't know about a lot of these. But if my bigger brother was here, I would like you to talk with to him because he know about these things. And yeah, I'm
No,
sorry
I
about
respect
that.
that. I respect that, and also I respect that you come and say that I don't know, because I tell you what, a lot of things I don't know as well, and it's fine not to know, and that's why we need to learn and think. But listen, man, I
Yeah,
just wanted to say thank you to you. That was a very nice conversation, and I wish you a great time
thank you,
in
man.
the Emirates, and inshallah.
You
Yalla,
too,
ma
man. I
salami.
respect you.
Bye.
Inshallah. Ma salama, habibi.
The best.
Yeah, he did
Welcome
look
home, Evan.
young.
Because
Oops.
Febreze has a microchip to control scent release, so it's first stay fresh for 50 days. And a
Yeah.
refill like so every welcome home.
Yeah, check their ages sometimes.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither.
Also, my mic got muted here, and then got muted in there, and then got muted here, and I had to like jump in, tell him to go and check the start of the conversation. Yeah.
Oh. It's okay.
Oh, marhaba.
Like year 12.
Way above.
Hello.
Where are you from?
I'm from Israel, but living in Germany. Where are you?
Nice. What do you prefer, Germany or Israel?
Say that again.
Country. What do you prefer, Germany or Israel?
What do I like more, you said?
Yeah.
I like them both. I mean, I like Israel. It's my home. So obviously you would like your home in a different category. Like nothing can replace
Of
your
course.
home. But I think Germany is a great country as well. Like they have a
nice.
good quality of life. What about you? You're from the UK?
Yeah, I live in the UK. I live in a city called Bath,
Oh, I've heard about it.
like 2 hours away from London. I mean, it's all right. I've only been to London once in my whole life, and I'm 21.
How was it in London?
But the first time I went, I hated it. I didn't like it. I don't like London.
Why not?
I like more of the quieter cities. London's too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Hey, if you're a Brit, I mean, if you don't mind me asking you, and I know there's sometimes some restrictions there regarding what you can say or not, so I respect that. But what's your thought about this whole media outrage that is going around with grooming gangs and everything that has happened? Like, we hear it outside and we're just utterly shocked. Now, I don't know, like, what's the...
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. Are you Jew?
No, I'm not a Jewish. I'm an Israeli, but I'm not Jew.
Okay.
What about
Because
you?
I'm Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And do you sustain the Israel?
Do I support Israel, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. It's my country, and I think it's a great country.
Yeah. And I like this idea.
Yeah?
Do you know why?
Tell me why.
Because the principal terrorist attacks in Europe, they are from Lebanon and Palestine.
Yeah. Do a lot of, I mean, do many people in Italy understand that like you, or many are kind of confused?
No one.
How come?
Because for me, it's a good idea, but don't support the national interests. You know what I mean? Because the Israel country, it's founded in the 48, right? And for the Italian the guys, what the Israel do at Palestine, it's a genocide.
What do you think? What do you think about what Israel is doing in Palestine? Do you think it's a genocide or no?
Wait. Not genocide, but it's a war. It's a war.
Exactly.
They conquered the Palestine, not genocide.
Exactly.
Genocide
I tell you even what, because it seems like you know more than the average Italian that I've talked to. Not only it's a war on terrorism, and it's a war where the Palestinians, the terrorists there, are using their women and children as human shields. So they're hiding behind them, and they're not allowing them to leave. Israel does not want to kill any Palestinian. I was an officer in the IDF in Israel. I tell you, me and my soldier, we did not want to kill any Palestinian. But what happened is we send them phone calls. Please, everybody get out of this neighborhood. We send them flyers. We drop from the air, papers. We, megaphones. Next week, IDF is going to come and try to arrest the terrorists here. Please, everybody, evacuate for your own safety. But the Hamas, the Palestinians, don't allow their people to leave. They tell them to stay. Now, here's the interesting part. They dig tunnels under the ground, but they don't allow the women and children to go in the tunnels. They actually only put their own soldiers in the tunnels, and they force the women and children to stay on top, and they threaten them, if you leave, we'll kill you. And then when Israel comes, they start shooting, shooting, airplanes, RPGs, and people get killed. So, if anything, the blame on the death of the Palestinians is not on Israel. It's on the Palestinians themselves, because they're not allowing the innocent people to leave.
Repeat the last part.
Because they're not letting the innocent people to leave, to get out of there.
Okay, yeah. I know it. I like the geopolitics a lot of. So
Yeah.
So,
Wow. Well, listen, man.
What do you do? What do you do in your life?
I'm a podcaster. I do this.
Okay.
This is by the way streamed. This is live right now. I forgot to say.
Okay. Hi everyone. And so.
Yeah.
And there in Israel, a lot of guys are pro Israel, or they say I'm not with Israel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most of the people are pro-Israel. I'll tell you why. In Israel, there is right wing, there is left wing, like any country. So not everybody is pro the government of what they're doing in terms of government. Some people wanted the government to be right wing, left wing. But when it comes to the Palestinian story, most Israelis are pro-Israel because the Palestinians are trying to kill the Israelis. And not only the Palestinians, also the Syrians, also before that, the Egyptians tried, the Jordanians tried. So a lot of these Muslim countries all the time want to attack Israel. So the average Israeli have a very clear opinion about the conflict.
Okay.
But inside, yes, some people vote Bibi, some don't vote Bibi, some like him, some don't like him. That's normal, democracy.
Yeah, okay. I know it. Because I known a girl from Israel in Amsterdam. She said me that she don't support Israel.
Yeah, there is people, and I would say they're very minority, but you have this everywhere. You have Americans who don't support America. You have Italians who don't support Italy. You have Germans. A lot of, exactly. So you have that everywhere. But in Israel, I would say these are the extremes. You have the extreme on the right and on the left, very extreme, that they're a bit fanatic, and some of them are very cuckoo. But that's just normal, And that's part of democracy.
Everyone here in Italy say that Palestine at the Palestinians, Ukraine at the Ukraine, But when someone say Italy as the Italian, no, you are fascist
Yeah.
if you say that. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Tell them to look at what happened in Ceuta, in Spain.
Okay.
The migration there, when like 70,000 Moroccans jumped over the border. I mean, they like to talk nonsense. Wait until they will have all the Muslims from the Middle East coming to Italy. And then you can't eat pork. You can't drink wine. You can't, women cannot go to the beach. Then let's see them talking. When Sharia law, when they bring Palestine into Italy, then ask them how are they feeling about it. Because it's very easy to say, yeah, Palestine for the Palestinians, but you know what's happening in Palestine? You know what's happening to women there? You know what's happening to gay people there? You know what's happening to like liberal people there? No, you don't know. So tell them to shut up and go home. That's what I usually say.
Yeah. Do you wanna know a thing?
Yeah.
About the immigration? The immigrants here in Italy, they are the 9% of the population.
Mm-hmm.
And the crimes here in Italy, the 48% of crimes they are done from by the
immigrants.
Yes.
So 9% of the population is immigrants, and 48% of the crime in the country is done by them.
Yeah, I know. But allora, I'm
Wow.
not versus the immigration. But if an immigrant come here and he do a crime, he have to go. For me.
Can you identify which countries are the ones that are bringing the most crime from the immigrants? Is it like Ukrainian migration? Is it Christian migrations? Is it Muslim migrations? Is it from Syria, from Palestine, from Venezuela?
Yeah, maybe I think from Romania and from Morocco. I think here in Italy.
So the migrants from Romania and Morocco are the ones that are bringing the most crime into Italy.
Yeah, in North Italy. In South Italy, they are losers. You know what I mean?
Losers?
Yeah, because in South Italy we are smart. So, if someone immigrant come here for do a crime, we fight with him. We shot him.
You don't
in
let him
North
take
Italy,
over.
They are stupid, dumbass. So this one.
Yeah, man. Well, I wish more Italians will see it. But anyway, man. Hey, listen, it was nice talking to you.
Me too.
I wish there were more Italians like you that can see reality as it is, because it's important to keep Italy Italian, and not
it's improbability.
You think it's not gonna work?
No, I want to go in America.
Why?
A lot of persons from left here. Italy can't change. Can't.
Because of the migration.
No, for the Italian.
Yeah, because of the migration that came to Italy, a lot of Italians see that there's no future and they want to leave.
It's not just this one the problem. We have a lot of problem, but we talk about useless thing. So we have to wake up, open the eyes.
Yeah.
It's impossible for the Italian.
Yeah, I get it.
Please.
All right, man. Okay. Have a good day, man.
You too.
God bless. Bye.
Bye.
It's nice to meet some based people that have some common sense.
Unlike you?
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Hey guys!
Germany.
Yes, Australia.
Is that a Jewish flag in the background?
That's an Israeli flag. Yes, a Jewish flag and Israeli flag.
Sorry, yeah. Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not. What about you?
Nah. I'm Christian.
Oh, okay. And what's your thoughts about the flag or Israel?
I don't really have any thoughts on it.
Fair enough.
I think it's how they represent the culture and their uniqueness.
Fair enough. You're also living on the other side of the planet, so it's very far from you.
Yeah. Is there something controversial at the moment?
It's controversial because a lot of people who hate Israel are trying to make it controversial across the internet, mostly in the platforms. They're taking it out of proportion and trying to push different agendas. But honestly, as someone who grew up there, it's a very Western country, very liberal, modern country. Just trying to live. But anyway,
Too much
man.
hate in this world these days.
Yeah, lots of hate, man. Lots of hate. But anyway, man, have a good day.
You too.
Oh.
This is Mansur.
Oh no.
What are you doing here, man?
That was Sydney. Sydney
Yeah.
Games.
Yeah, it's me. How you
Oh
doing, brother?
my God, he's messing with me. He's like,
I am messing with everybody today.
but I'm seeing like pictures of people. Did you also edit that?
These are live. These are real people. I'm
Yeah,
just
but-
showing you my other feed of people matching with.
So that's the people
Like
that
a
you're
virtual
looking at.
camera.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ah,
So you can have conversations with these people too.
It's like a
through,
second window.
through your channel.
Not in years would I have thought I'd match with you again.
That's crazy, man. So through your channel, I'm gonna be talking to these people.
Yeah.
You're on a live stream, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
Maybe you want to skip.
She was hiding the stuff that could have gotten you in trouble.
Yeah, that's good. That's very kind of her. Saw the face expression on that guy. Is what's going on?
Oh, you're Jewish.
I am an Israeli, not a Jewish.
Oh, because I'm Jewish.
Oh, shalom aleichem.
Yeah, shalom.
Living in America.
Nope.
Nope.
He's in Saudi Arabia, bro.
Ah, it's showing you in America. Oh my God. Okay, listen, man, you're getting me dizzy with this.
Yeah, I'll let you go, man. Okay, you have fun.
You are the positive troll. Enjoy your time with him. That guy was brilliant.
Yes,
Hello.
it is a special one.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, how do you say fuck you in German?
I don't know. I don't speak German.
Yes, you do, buddy.
No, I don't. I'm definitely not gonna tell you how to say that.
Me out. They freak me out around this website. Too many weird people around here.
I agree with you. I agree with you. A lot of weirdos. A lot of weirdos. You're living in Germany.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
India.
Oh, that's cool. And how is life in Germany?
It's quite good. It's going very slow, but yeah.
Very different than India.
Life good, yeah.
Very different than India, I would say. Culturally.
Culturally, yeah, but people are same everywhere.
In the basis of them, yes. In the basis of them, yes. I had a lot of very good Indian friends. I used to work with a lot of Indians. So I used to go to a lot of Indian parties, Indian food. And you know what? With all due respect to the schnitzel in Germany, I kind of miss the Indian food.
I mix Indian food too now. I eat in my firma and they tell me currywurst every day.
Oh,
Every day there will be currywurst.
No, I can't stand currywurst anymore. I like the bockwurst, not currywurst. That's too much.
Leberwurst?
That's good. Leberwurst is good. I was
Yeah,
surprised. I was surprised.
every
My
day,
mom will
okay.
kill me. My mom will kill me when she know that I eat liverwurst, but it's very good. All right, brother. I wish you all the best in Germany. Peace out. Namaste. Bye-bye. Ireland.
Yeah, I'm from there. You're
How-
from Germany. Are you from Germany?
I'm living in Germany. You look like a famous actress.
I wish I was an actress, but I'm not.
Do you get that? Do you know which one I'm talking about?
People do say I look like a couple of actresses, but I'm not an actress.
But so do you know which one though? Like a very famous one. She was in a very famous TV series.
No.
She played in Game of Thrones. And she
I
was like
know.
the little very brave girl that was the leader of one of the houses in the north. And I think she played later on in the TV series The Last of Us.
I heard of them before, but I don't know what they look like.
Let me Google it for you just so you know it for next conversation. The actress from The Last of Us.
Pick her age, though.
Bella Ramsey. Her name is Bella Ramsey. Just wanted to tell you.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, Bella Ramsey. That's the actress. Well, anyway, just wanted to wish you a good day, and I hope you're having a good time in Ireland.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, my God. No, not Greta. She's not looking like Greta, guys. Can't hear you. That's probably a good thing. That guy looks like he was up to no good. Disney songs? How's it going?
What's up?
Good, good.
You got a good ass camera.
Say that again?
Said you got a good camera.
Thanks, man. You as well.
This is an iPad.
Ah, that's an iPad
Surprise.
camera? All right.
Yeah.
How is life in the US?
Good. Where are you from?
I'm from Israel, but I'm living in Germany.
Tight shit. I'm from Iowa.
You're from Iowa? Right. I heard it's a beautiful state.
It is much cornfields.
Yeah, lots of cornfields, right? Well, anyway, man. Sorry, say that again?
You smoke?
No, I don't.
No.
Yeah.
So try. Did they ban smoking down there?
No, they actually legalized it here in Germany.
Is weed's legal over there?
Weed is legal, and you can grow it in your own house. There's like Germans are very good about rules and restrictions, so they have rules how much you're allowed to grow, how far from school, etc. But anyway, have a good day. I've heard that the other app, what's its name?
No! Fuck.
The other app is like way worse. What's it called?
Omi TV.
Omi TV, yes. So many kids here.
Much worse.
Man, what you got going on?
I just saw a picture of Greta Thunberg.
Oh, okay, who is that? That's somebody famous, isn't it?
Greta, unfortunately, she is famous. She's the one that grew up saying, "How dare you?" You know, with like the activist stuff. And now now she's like a full-on feminist Green Party supporter of jihadists, which is a really bizarre combination, I would say.
I was gonna say her name sounds familiar.
Yeah, yeah. If you don't know her name, your life is better off without her.
Fair enough. I need to figure out what to do today. Fuck. I need to hit the gym. I need to get a job. Right.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. She doesn't. So how is life in the US?
Hey man, it's okay. It's just kind of mid. What about you?
I'm good, good. In Germany.
I'm glad to hear. That's
Yeah.
always good.
Life is good here. Still good. I mean, they're still they're a bit going through the suicidal empathy lane, you know, with migration and stuff. But anyway, have a good day, man.
I'm not sure what that means, but you as well.
You can Google it. Google it. Yeah, bye. I guess it's just the whole thing with when they start bringing all these devices. Who is he expecting to find in Umingle? Little kids. That's how they grew up. That's how they start.
What starts?
No, little kids sitting together and just shouting nonsense to the camera. That was before you.
That's a lot of it. That's a lot of them on here. Like there's like a lot of kids on here.
Yeah, surprisingly, right?
I know.
You ask yourself where are their parents?
Not there.
What do you do here? Like, why do you come here?
I'm 18, but I gotta go back to school. So I have so much free time. It's honestly making me go crazy.
You have too much free time because you finished school.
Yeah.
Why don't you go and work in something? Just, spend the time and...
I can't find a job!
What kind of job are you looking for?
I don't care.
You just can't find a job? Like, there's
I
no...
just can't find a job. I've done ranch hand. I've done Burger King. I've worked at a retirement home. I've worked at a pizza shop. I've worked at a variety store. Dude, I just need a job.
And why didn't you continue working there? Like, did you lose a job or you got bored of it?
Yeah, because they said that I was incompetent because I'm hard of hearing.
That was the reason?
Pretty much, because I got training done the one day. Like, after looking for about a year or so, I got actually a call back, and someone called me back, and they gave me... In Ontario, you're supposed to have 3 months of training. It's a training trial.
Yeah.
I got 2 days of training. I got paid like $75, $78, and he was just weird and sketchy. And he was just like,
Well, can I give you an advice then? Maybe just kind of a tip. I don't know. Maybe it's right. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe try to look for a job that you can learn online, like programming, art design, or something that will not require hearing skills or will not have the hearing, thing as something that might come up, and find some kind of a
I know,
field.
but that shouldn't be a thing if I have a hearing aid. Like,
It shouldn't be. You're 100% right. But I'm saying is, if between shouldn't be to actually what's happening out there could be frustrating. So maybe it could be something for you. But anyway, wanted to wish you a great day, and I wish that you managed to find a good job.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Eddie, bet you won't say that shit.
I am not gonna read some of the comments that are written here, guys. Not about that.
Fucking faggot.
Not about that. Some of the comments here are just crazy. Yeah, that was the Arab Krusty the Clown.
They never want to get in on that. What's
On
up,
what?
Germany?
How's it going, United States?
Same old shit. You streaming, brother?
I am. What about you?
I am too.
Oh, that's cool. So we're both streaming one another. What's your stream about?
Well,
surprise
I
me.
can tell you, but it's going to offend your sensibilities considering that flag you got back there.
No problem. No problem. I'm open for any form of criticism or conversation.
Oh, okay. Okay. Shout out to you. Well, I mean, I'm not anti-Semitic if you are thinking that. That's not the case here. See, look.
I'm not thinking. I don't know you yet. Yeah.
Got Goldstein right there. So I'm definitely not anti-Semitic. I most certainly am anti-Israel, though.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because I don't believe they're really Jews.
Are you a Jew, by the way, if you're Goldstein there?
No.
So what does a Goldstein stand for, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm the leader of the revolution.
The Goldstein Revolution.
Yeah. Have you ever read 1984?
Yeah. Great book.
Goldstein.
Okay. And how many people are in your revolution movement in the Republic of the Goldstein?
No, it's Hotepistan. It's Hotepistan.
Like, are you part of a movement? Like, is there a lot of people in that movement, or?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So why do you think that the Israelites today, or the people living in Israel, are not real Jews?
Because their God told them not to fly that star, and yet they do it anyway. They're of the order of Remphan.
So you're talking about this star?
That's right.
So the moment they put the flag of Israel with that star, they stop being Jews?
Yes.
Genetically, they just lose their genetic code of being a Jew or their
Well,
identity.
no, those people were put ons by the, they were adapts, as it were.
Where are you bringing that from? Like, what's your sources?
The 13th tribe.
And what do you know about the 13th tribe?
What do you know about the 13th tribe?
Not much, I have to say, aside from sci-fi movies and just here and there kind of snippets.
You should read it one day. Maybe you'll find out about yourself.
Where do you read? I'm not Jew, but where do you read about the 13th tribe? Like, where do you find the source?
That's the name of the book.
And who wrote that book?
I forget the name. It's a great book, though.
Okay,
check it out.
So your source is a book that was written in the 13th tribe.
Yes.
Did you ever question that source? Like, maybe it's not.
Well, he's Jewish.
Okay, a lot of Jews wrote a lot of things. I'm just saying.
Right.
Yes.
Sure.
Are you talking about the 13th apostle or the 13th tribe?
13th tribe.
What does the 13th tribe stands for? Because I know about 12 tribes of Israel.
Right. The 13th came from Europe.
During the times of the Bible?
No, after the times of the Bible.
Okay, so they're not original as the 12 tribes.
No, they are people from Europe who presented themselves as Jews, grew in stature, and are basically the base whereby which the Ashkenazi come from.
Okay, so the 13th tribe is a 1976 book by Arthur Kostler that argue Ashkenazi Jews are not descended from the ancient Israelites.
Right.
So you're saying that the Ashkenazi Jews are not genetically Jews?
Correct.
What about the Jews who are not Ashkenazi, for example, like the African
The
Jews?
Mizrahi, the Sephardic, yes, they are.
Okay. And what's the problem, let's say, right now with the Ashkenazi Jews, that as per your claim, they're not Jews? Because if you know, in Judaism, there were several occasions. Well, let me explain it that way. There were times where people joined Judaism, like Ruth the Moabites joined the Jewish, and then there were times when they were in exile. We know for a fact, after the destruction of the temple, after the death of Jesus and the resurrection, etc., the Jews were exiled. Now, there was a big rebellion called the Bar Kokhba rebellion, and there was about 600,000 Jews who died in that rebellion fighting the Romans.
Correct.
It's safe to assume that these 600,000, most of them were men. Jewish, able-bodied men. Let's say ages 16 to 27.
Sure.
Now, all of a sudden, the land is destroyed. The temple is destroyed. All the gold is taken from the walls, and they desolate the land, and they exile them. So now you have not only a problem of being exiled, you also have a problem of having an overwhelming number of Jewish women and a very lacking in inflation, basically a very lacking number of Jewish men. So then became this whole thing of hitbolelut, they call it in Hebrew, where you marry non-Jews.
Right.
And we know for a fact that that's probably one of the reasons that the Ashkenazi gene, you want to call it, the European gene, entered the bloodstream. But we also have the same thing with the Vikings and the Mongols, like Genghis Khan basically, his DNA is spread among, a third of the population of the earth. I don't know exact numbers, but my point is that doesn't make them not Jews. The fact that they, from being, let's say, looking more like me, because I'm a Middle Eastern,
right,
and more brown kind of skin color, into all of a sudden blue-eyed or maybe whiter skin. That doesn't stop them from being Jews. That just means that they kept their identity despite a genocidal attempt.
That's the thing, is that I never really claimed that it was some sort of skin tone or eye color that made them non-Jews. My claim was that star behind you comes from a very specific source. It was also told to Jews, no matter their skin color, to not fuck with that star. So then for a nation to be born out of a European edict, to then also consider that to be the star of a people who were forbidden to fuck with that star, one would have to assume at that point, especially when you consider the fucking caste system that exists over there that keeps Ashkenazi separate from every other Jew.
That's not true. I live there, man. That's not true. You're making this up.
There is a significant caste system that keeps Mizrahi and Sephardic Jews as somewhat second-class citizens. We both know this.
No, that's not true.
Ashkenazi are over there running shit and have been from day one. They have very strict policies that kind of keep things separate in that way. And it's been like that.
That's not true. I'm telling you, have you been to Israel?
I've never been to Israel,
well,
but I am aware
I grew
of
up there. Listen, I grew up there, and I'm not Jew. I grew up in a Arab Druze kind of Levant background as a minority there. I have a lot of Ashkenazi friends. I have a lot of Mizrahi friends. I have from all sides of the, all spectrums of the rainbow, you can call it. I have right wing, left wing, secular, religious, atheist.
But that's all very
of them.
anecdotal.
No, it's not anecdotal. All across Israel.
But it's your experience. That's what makes it anecdotal. What I'm saying is there's actual policies. There's actual neighborhoods constructed in ways to keep people separate over
That's not
Jews.
true, man. You have that probably more in the U.S. than in Israel. I'm telling you as a fact. That's not true.
Okay.
There's the diversity in Israel is overwhelmingly more diverse. I live in Europe. I lived and worked in the U.S. for a long time. I've been to Canada, South America. I've been to a lot of places in the world. I've rarely ever seen a place so diverse in its diversity and equality as Israel. I'm telling you this as someone who came from there, someone who's not Jew. I don't have a Jewish agenda to try to promote the Jews here. they're my friends and I know them very well. So what my point is, these conspiracy theories are coming from all kind of places. But by the way, I'm streaming this to let you know, and someone here wants to speak. Lilau. You have anything to say, Lila? What do you want to talk about this or something else? Do you mind if I invite one of my audience to come and say something?
Well, listen, I don't care what you do, but I got to kind of move on, right? I was mainly trying to talk to you, and we can again agree to disagree on this principle.
No, it's fine. I just know that she is probably a Mizrahi Jew, and she saying that this is fallacy.
Well, I'm sure she would think that.
Well, you have an Arab Israeli, you have a Mizrahi Jew that comes to tell you, have Ashkenazi Jew. Like, if you talk to the Israeli people in Israel, they will tell you a different story. But if you keep going into these conspiracy black holes of third tribes and all stuff, then of course you're going to be feeding.
Okay, would you? I'll say this in closing, because you made the claim that Israel is probably one of the most diverse places that you've ever been, or actually.
Absolutely, I stand behind that 100%. Yes.
Right. Now, how would that be the case when there is currently open air prisons?
Explain the open air prisons. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. There's no open air prison. So please explain. I'm from there. You make a claim, stand behind and explain it so I can answer that.
Well, there's no point if you're going to deny reality.
I'm not denying. I'm asking you, explain it so I can answer. I have no idea what you're talking about, open air prison. I'm from there.
Okay.
Which open air prison are you talking about?
The ones in Palestine.
All right. So you're saying that Palestine is an open air prison. How come is that an open air prison? Is it part of Israel? No. Is Mexico an open air prison?
No.
And if Mexicans want to come to America and just charge through the border, are they allowed to?
Yes.
No, you guys have borders. What do you mean, yes? They're not allowed to.
Yes,
they do it illegally. Is it legal?
No, it's illegal, but yes, they
Okay,
are
so if you
allowed
guys choose not to uphold your borders, that's a different story. But legally, you have borders. Israel have borders with the West Bank. Israel have border with Gaza. Israel literally disengaged from Gaza and gave them Gaza. It's not an open air prison. They gave them all of Gaza. They even went and plucked. I was an officer in the IDF when that happened. They went and they took out the people from Israel, crying and screaming. They dug out the bodies from the graves of the people that were buried there, took them out and told the Palestinians, the Gazans, here you go, guys, have it. You know what? Take the greenhouses, take the houses, do whatever you want with it. Just stop trying to murder us. You know what they did?
Exactly what did they do?
They stole all the money that were given to them as humanitarian aid. They deprived their people, from every chance of a future, and they've built underground bunkers, tunnels, and dungeons, and then they went and jumped over. By the way, open-air prison, when people say free Palestine, October 7 is exactly what happened when you free Palestine. They jumped over the fence and went and started murdering and raping innocent Israelis, regardless of their religion, color of skin, or background, including Muslims, Jews, Christians, and anything in their way. So it's not an open-air prison. It's just a different entity that want to destroy you.
I got you. I understand. Really, okay, here, and I feel I should give you full disclosure here. I wanted to kind of throw a number of things out there that I knew you would argue against. You know, the whole, you know, the light segregation that exists amongst Jews, the open air prison, all the things that I knew you would argue against. And I wanted to do that for this specific reason.
Okay, explain.
Because you spent quite a bit of time arguing against all of that, but you never argued against my claim as it pertains to that star.
I don't know what you claim. Okay.
Fuck Israel.
Why? He watched too many movies.
Huh?
No, not you, the guy before you. How old are you?
18.
Ah, all right, okay. Because I'm streaming, that's why I usually ask. I don't want to accidentally end up streaming and talking to a minor.
No, I'm just a hood ass nigga, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was life?
Oh, it's good, bro.
Dimwit. What's up with the hat?
You're a streamer.
Yes, I am. And you are driving a tractor.
Yeah, kind of. It's a loader. I'm on top
That's
of a big
cool,
one.
man.
Yeah. Are you streaming right now?
Yes, I do. I'm hearing myself
Right now?
twice, though.
Oh, that's not good. Bye, bro.
Yeah. How's it going?
Good, and yourself?
I'm good.
Streaming or what?
I am streaming, yes.
Nice. What do you usually do? Just talk or?
Just talk, yeah. Try to
How does
have
that-
some conversations. I call it feel the water. You know,
What do you mean?
Like feeling the water, because there's a lot of people in these platforms.
Weird people?
A lot of them.
Yeah, I get you.
A lot of them. What about you? What are you doing here?
I'm just killing time. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off already.
Yeah, all right. Well, have a good day, man.
You too.
That was a cool face. Yeah, someone before you. You have a cool face as well. I'm talking someone
Thank you,
before
bro.
Wow. The amount of people that are just sitting Excel and just showing rocket launchers. Oh, man. Crazy.
Very entertaining.
Yeah. Yeah, ran too quick.
Fuck you there, bro.
So yeah, the guys from the Discord, what's your thoughts? Any tips so far? This is my first time.
Yo,
that
you
I'm,
streaming?
Come again?
You streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18. That's cool. What are you
Look.
doing here?
Me? You know what country this is?
No, I don't. Morocco?
Morocco. So listen.
Tell me.
I see you got the Israel flag behind you.
Yes.
Why do you support Israel?
Because it's a great country and it's my country. I love it.
So do you support Israel in the war?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why?
Because they're fighting against vicious terrorist Islamic organizations that want to annihilate and destroy Israel, and they're killing their own people.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if my Wi-Fi is lagging, your Wi-Fi is lagging, but look, the Islamic organization that are terrorists are 3-year-old babies and stuff, and pregnant women, and civilians, 1 million civilians.
No, they're actually military age males mostly. I can answer the question. You want me to answer it?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
they're usually military-aged males. Sometimes they're so vile that they will recruit 12, 13 years old. We've seen that before. But most of them are men, and they are chanting Allahu Akbar, Takbir, Haybar, Haybar ya Yahud, and they're coming and trying. Allahu Akbar means God is great. أنا بحكي عربي. تحكي عربي؟ تحكي عربي مغربي ولا عربي عربي؟
مغربي.
Okay, so I probably speak even better Arabic than you. Let's put this right there.
Yeah.
Allahu Akbar is God is great. But what did every suicide bomber in the history of suicide bombing shouted before he blew himself up?
Okay, I'll answer this for you.
Please.
Wait, first of all, what are you streaming on so I know what to say and what not to say? Are you streaming on TikTok?
No, on YouTube.
Okay, so listen. So boom, right? The thing that you're getting from your government, from the Israeli government, you need to know that your newspapers, the things that you read, are saying what you believe because Israel funded all those what's it called? BBC News and all that stuff. They funded those.
If Israel is funding BBC News, how come BBC News hate Israel so much?
For example, and
listen to the Palestinians more than the Israelis.
The news, like articles read, those are funded by Israel.
Then answer my question is how come all
everybody's against Palestine?
You're going on a rant here.
It's not like something you can argue about because
why are all the terrorists chanting Allahu Akbar? You didn't answer the question.
When babies were getting killed, that was also a very nasty crime. You don't see me talking about. You don't see me doing the hand sign that Hitler did and stuff because that is bad. So why do you do that when Israel's doing the same thing to Palestinians?
If you want, I can answer that. If you want, I can answer that question.
They're getting killed every day in Palestine.
If you want, I can answer that question. You want me to answer that?
Sure.
The reason that any baby died in Palestine is because Hamas used them as human shields. Period.
Oh,
there's not
Hamas used them as human shields?
Yes.
So all
I can prove it to you. Do you want to prove?
So all those hospitals are.
Do you want to prove? Do you want to prove? Hamas built underground bunkers in the worth of billions of dollars, bigger than the metro in the UK in London. They did not allow a single baby. They did not allow a single baby to go into these bunkers. Why not? If they wanted to protect them, why not? They actually forced them to be on top of them while they were shooting and launching rockets. There's overwhelming evidence from statements, eyewitnesses, videos, documents. It's unbelievably, available over there. So if they would have not hide behind babies, no babies would have died. That should be the question you should be asking.
Hamas you're talking about?
Who killed him? Then who killed him?
Is the Hamas your Israeli government is raping people, and I saw that. I see it, bro.
You've seen the rapes? Oh my God.
Oh fuck no.
That would have been a waste of conversations.
They run away.
Yeah, no, it's. I clicked him out. It was just a waste of time because just a little kid talking doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's he probably have all of his information from TikTok, anyway, which
you're brainwashed.
Seems to be like a main source of information nowadays to a lot of young people. Unfortunately, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. What ethnicity from?
Kifa? You mean the flag?
Are you Israeli?
I'm an Israeli, yeah. What about you? Australian?
Yeah.
Are you originally from Australia?
Yeah.
All right.
And half Aboriginal.
Oh wow, cool. I've heard that the big part of Australia is still kind of uncharted, like complete deserts, where only the Aborigines they know how to navigate there and survive in these places.
Especially in the middle of Australia.
Yeah. I've heard that they are like masters in finding water in the desert and surviving for long days there.
Yeah.
Was that skill inherited to you in some way, or because you moved to live in the cities you forgot all these skills?
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ach, Wiedersehen. Qatar.
Yeah.
How is life in Qatar? It's very hard to find people living in these Muslim countries that will actually speak. You saw the Palestinian kid we started in the beginning, like he can't talk.
Hello, what's up, man?
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. What about you?
Good. Are you streaming?
No, I'm not.
I am. What's that body image behind you? This
That's
Neo from Matrix?
yeah, that's Neo.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Good movie. Good movie. Okay, let's give it another chance, guys. Let's see if we can find a good conversation. What are you showing us? Why are you showing a baby doll?
No, me no dance. Me no dance.
Me no dance, me no know.
Yo,
Hey,
what you doing, bro?
streaming. What are you doing?
Oh, well, I just got done eating and now I'm playing Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Do you like that game?
It's alright. It pisses me off sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like it. I like other games. I feel it's like too Teletubbies fluffy for me, but
What you be playing?
I was playing Battlefield back in the days, you know, more like a Battlefield person. Now I'm playing Mistfall Hunter. It's a good one. You should try it.
Alright, I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah. Oh, I love that picture from what's it called? Black Hawk Down. I should play Arma. I want to try to play Arma. I want to actually try to play War Dogs. There's this game, game War Dogs that is coming, and this seems to be pretty good. How's it going? So there is some people that will just literally Sub-Zero. Bless you.
That was for Benjamin Netanyahu.
All right, I'm
Any
sure.
Jew who does not keep Shabbat is a goy.
I'm not a Jew, so I'm fine.
What is with the star in the background? Are you an Israeli?
Yeah, I am. What about you?
Oh,
American?
that's the bad. That's the bad.
Why is it bad?
Orthodox Jew better.
Yeah? In which way?
Yeah, because they don't fund wars.
Well, does America fund wars?
Yeah.
So is America
But
bad?
under what treaty?
I don't know. You tell me.
The APEC.
Which you think APEC runs all the wars for America?
I mean, APEC funds all politicians. So
Although, what about Qatar? Do they also fund some of your politicians?
they fund American and Canadian politicians. They fund UK politicians.
Yeah, they seem to be funding way more. What about Russia?
Yeah.
Do they fund some of your politicians?
Russia doesn't really have politicians.
No, but your
We don't
politicians.
fuck with Russia.
What about China?
Yeah.
Are they funding?
I believe so.
Yeah, what about
but-
China? They're funding some of your politicians?
A couple, yeah.
What about Turkey? Are they funding some of your politicians?
Not as many.
Saudi
Not
Arabia.
as many as APEC.
Saudi Arabia.
APEC is the #1 supporter of all of the politicians.
Actually, the countries that I mentioned right now are sending way more money to your government and politicians. But
That's
anyway,
cap.
my point is, it seems to be that the problem might not be with the countries that are funding politicians. It's the system in America that allows...
So why do you guys believe so heavily that Jesus Christ was not the Messiah, even though he fulfilled all the prophecies that was left by the prophets of old?
Some Jews... I'm not a Jew. Some Jews choose to believe. They're called Messianic Jews. Many Jews choose not to believe. And that's just a preference
Well,
of
a true
faith.
Jew is a Christian
No, Christian is
because
not a
they
Jew.
believe in the Messiah.
A Christian is not Jew.
A true Jew is a Christian.
How come?
And I'm going to tell you why.
Tell me why.
Because if you believe in the Torah and all the prophets, then you should believe in Jesus Christ because he clearly fulfilled the prophets.
So you believe in the Bible in Jesus Christ?
Mm-hmm.
So do you know that in the New Testament, there is literally verses that are talking about the Jews that don't believe in Yeshua, they did not follow him, and that there's a role for them, and in the end of days, they will actually go back and repent and believe in him.
Yes.
Now, it very clearly distinguished that they are Jews, and that the Christians who became Christians, the majority of them are not actually Jews. So Christian is not a Jew. Do you understand that?
But a true Jew is a Christian.
But the Bible, your Bible, talks about that many of these Jews don't believe in Jesus, but they're still called Jews.
Right, but they will.
Yeah,
they
but
will.
they're still called Jews, so they're actually Jews according to your faith. You see what I'm saying? Is you're contradicting yourself by not
then they
knowing
will
your own word.
But then what will they become? A follower of Christ, right?
As per your faith
As
and your Bible,
Christian.
yes.
So a true Jew is a Christian. That just doesn't
I have
believe
Messianic
yet.
Jews here in my show asking, what the heck are you talking about? As per your faith, there's a clear distinction between Jews, between followers of Jesus, and between non-Jews.
And there's
Gentiles.
also distinction between Jews and Gentiles.
Yeah.
But there's a clear distinction that, yes, while the Jews they're the Jews right now. They're the Israelites that believe
mentioned in your Bible.
the Talmud, in
Not all of them, but yeah, some of them.
Yeah, some of them, right. But when a Jew becomes a Christian, like it says in the end of the days, in the end days, that ultimately means that Jew becomes a Christian, correct? So a true Jew, at the end of the day, will become a Christian.
Let me just correct one thing. The word Christian was actually a
follower of Christ.
No, was actually a mocking word that was used back in the days.
It was.
And the word Christ meant the oily one. They were mocking this messianic, what is this, guy. His name was Yeshua. They couldn't pronounce the name. They said Jesus, and then they said,
Yeshua
what does it mean?
HaMashiach.
Yeah. HaMashiach mean the anointed one, so they translated anointed by why? By oil, so the oily one. So then they mocked all the Christians by calling them the oily people. That was like a mock. That was like using the N-word today. You know, that was like a bad word back then.
Yeah.
Like today, everybody is proud. I'm a Christian. So Christianity did not replace Judaism. Judaism stayed.
But if you look
Judaism.
up Christian, the definition of Christian today, what does it say?
Well,
what is the
there's a lot of
definition of
definition,
Christian?
but if you're talking right now about the biblical definition, it means that, you go to the four corners of the world, you baptize them in my name, and they pray for the Father,
But
Son,
what
and
is
the Holy
what
Spirit,
is the definition of
and
the
they
word
follow-
Christian?
They follow Yeshua.
The word Christian, follower of Christ,
Yeah.
follower of Yeshua.
But that's not Jewish. That's just follower of Yeshua.
Right, but there was Jewish people that believed in Jesus,
and they
correct?
were called Messianic Jews. Yehudim
Right.
Mashiachim.
They're Messianic Jews, right? That's a true Jew. Because they believe in the Christ. See what I mean? You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't think you see what you're saying.
I do. Because they're a Messianic Jew. They're still a Jew, but they're a Christian Jew that believes in
a Jew,
the Christ.
A Jew who's not a Messianic Jew. A Jew that does not believe in Christ.
Not a
Is he
true
a Jew?
Jew. But
Is he a Jew?
not a true Jew, but a Jew.
Well,
Yeah.
the Bible says that he's a Jew, and he says that even he have a
Yeah,
rose.
he's a
Even he said-
Jew. He's
the
a
Bible-
Jew,
listen,
but
the New
is he a
Testament,
true
let me
Jew?
say that. The New Testament even comes and says that I'll pull a veil over their eyes, and there will come a day that the veil will be relieved, and that will happen only after Armageddon, and when the gnashing of teeth and all the
Do you
tribulations
believe
will
it?
come.
Do you believe that?
If I believe in that prophecy,
Yeah.
I think there's a high likelihood that this prophecy might be fulfilled, yes. And you know what?
Okay, so
I tell
so
what,
you
no,
believe
no,
in
wait,
Jesus.
Wait. Let me tell you something
You
more.
believe in?
Let me tell you something
Do you
more. Wait a
believe in
second.
Jesus?
Let me tell you something more. There's more to that. That prophecy does not come only from the New Testament. Gog Magog, Har Megiddo, the end of days is also believed by the Jews in their Bible. So
Yes.
there's a lot of prophecies toward the end of days. And the fact that you're trying to come now and cite that they're not Jews because you decided they're not Jews.
No, they're Jews. I'm not saying that they're not Jews.
All right, so we agree that they're Jews. That's
I
good.
yes. I never said that they weren't Jews.
We
Never
got
said
there.
that. They're Jews. They're just not true Jews because they are not Messianic Jews. They
They're
don't
not Jews
believe
who
in
believe
Jesus.
in Jesus, yes.
I
but
believe that Messianic Jews are true Jews.
All right, well, that's
That's my
you're entitled for that
actual
faith.
opinion. So your
I wanna ask you a
Messianic Jews
question.
that
Why
are
are you wearing
chilling with
glasses?
you? I'm wearing glasses because my setup is very bright.
Ah, okay. I have a lot of Messianic Jews friends in Israel. I know a lot of them, great people. Anyway, man, hey, God bless you. Stick to the word.
God bless you.
Bye-bye. Many of them don't even know the word, like when they read about it. That's a beautiful song you're listening to.
I need it for my mood right now.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I hope that you're having a good day.
Thank you, you too.
God bless you.
You too.
Bye.
Hi, Baba.
Hi, guys. Getting a haircut.
How old are you, bro? Fuck Israel and fuck your mother.
Why?
Because they kill babies. لا شوف وراك.
Why do Muslims hate Israel so much?
Broski, they're killing babies.
No, they're not.
أضاف نظامهم بس أعطيني كلمة عشان سياسي معك يعني هو إنه تحكي معه بسياسية. Fuck you, bro.
It's like giving bananas to a monkey. Honestly, it's just fun to watch them.
Hello.
Hey, how are you ladies doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Are you okay? No, I don't want to see that.
Dude, my man.
My man.
What's up?
How's it going? Living in the north of Israel, right?
It's a handsome guy with a cap on his head doing.
Yeah, I remember you were from the UK, I think, originally, or somewhere in Europe, living in the northern part of Israel.
Scotland.
Scotland, that's right. That was close.
Kiryat Shmona.
Nahon, see? I remembered.
حبيبي بيتك أنا مكير.
Habibi. Hope you're
How
having
are
a
you,
good day,
brother?
man. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I've had some great chats. I actually had some really good ones.
That's good.
I've had a couple of high Hitlers and, the whole Jew stuff.
Yeah.
We're obviously going to get some of them. But apart from that, I've had actually a couple of good chats.
That's good, man. That's good. Hey, listen, keep it up. I'm gonna jump here because I don't have much time. But I wanted to wish you a great day, man.
Love you, bruv.
Love you too, man. Yalla, bye. Did you guys see that, Jeannie? Did you guys see that when she was trying to show the slip?
That was disgusting.
That was disgusting.
Go back up.
That was disgusting. That was...
Straight up disgusting. Jesus.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Then I go back up, right? And I go like this.
That's cool.
I messed up.
No, you're good. And yes, Lola, thank God you missed it. That was, oof. The woman before you that was talking was doing nasty stuff on the camera, so I had to skip it quickly. That's why.
Oh, no, don't tell me she was showing her thing.
Yeah, trying. She was trying to show, and I just skipped it really quickly.
Bro, you're lucky. Are you on stream?
I am on stream, yes.
Oh, can I show them my piano skills? Like, actually? So I can lock in?
Please, show us.
Well, God bless everybody on there. I'm gonna show you my
Amen,
piano
brother.
skills.
Preach it.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, man. When did you start practicing?
Well, how to explain it? I just made this song yesterday.
Oh, wow.
It's mine. Yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. Are you a musician? Are you trying to follow
I
a
never
dream?
really thought about it, but a lot of people tell me I should.
You should try. You know what? One of the worst things about not trying, you know what it is? Is not trying.
Exactly.
Is living with that regret. What if? And I say, you know what? You don't need to throw everything and try. You can do it simultaneously while you study, while you work, but give it a chance. And the sooner, and let me tell you something also, the sooner the better. Trust me about that. I'm 43 years old.
Man, that's true.
There's a lot of things that I say, if I would have started earlier, I would have got better right now. If I would have started at 20, what I'm doing right now, I would have had 23 years of experience of streaming, for example. I'm streaming, by the way. If I would have started the gym earlier, I would have had so many years of doing it. Everything that you want to start, I recommend do it today and not tomorrow. So go for it, man.
Thank you, bro.
And everything looks hard. Everything looks hard in the beginning until you start going.
Yeah. That's how I started with my piano journey. I've been playing for 3 years.
What's your name?
Jariel.
Do you have an Instagram or a platform where people can follow your
Yeah, I got
art?
you. It's,
Write it down and we'll advertise it here.
That's amazing.
No, man. I mean, guys, let's see. Let's go check him up. His
Instagram,
name is.
that's my Instagram, chat.
His name is Jariel. I'm gonna show you guys. It's right here. Jariel1668. Tora, did you see that? Did you catch that? Yeah. All right.
Thank
People
you,
in there. Yeah, man. Go follow your dreams. We'll check.
God bless, bro. You be safe.
Likewise. I'll drop you a follow right now. I'll go and drop you a follow right now, man.
All right, man. Like I got my phone right here.
No, man. You're good. You're good. You gave us some good music. I like that.
Thank you, bro. It's the first time I ever made something like that. So.
Really?
Yeah, I've never done something like that.
That's cool, man.
Very surprised, you know.
Here we go. How do I do that even? I'm such a technologically deprived. Where do I even look for people? How do I even look for people on Instagram? Oh, here, there's a search. There's a search bar. There's a search bar. I found it. Like a magnifying glass. Here you go. You have 0 posts, man. You need to put more posts.
I know. I'm about to put some posts on my music.
Start, man. We're gonna follow you. You're gonna start putting posts, okay?
I got you.
Giving the world a taste of your art.
Yeah.
All right. Remember that.
Right,
and I'm gonna share with you the stream. If you want to ever come back to this video, you can find it that way, okay?
I bet.
Hey, God bless, man. What's your name?
Jariel.
Jariel. Beautiful name, man. God bless.
All right, thank you, bro. God bless you. Be safe.
You too, man.
Ciao.
Bye. That was nice. That was nice. That was really nice.
Don't worry, it's not a vibrator.
I can't hear you well. Cool. You made that up? How's it going, guys?
Good stuff.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Cool. What are you guys streaming about?
A nice curly bun.
Doesn't look like that. Interesting conversation. Are you going to rob a bank? No.
Oh.
You say to me?
Sorry, say that again.
Hey man, look, respects to Germany, bro. Y'all made it out of the grouping, bro. Y'all made it far in the FIFA World Cup.
Yeah.
Y'all did fucking good, bro.
Are you into sports?
What the fuck is that in the background?
That's the Israeli flag.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm an Israeli.
Oh, you're an Israeli?
Yeah, not all Israelis are Jew. Do you have a problem with Israel?
Oh, no, bro. I just be like, because I better show you mine. Hang on.
Let me
I got one
guess.
right here, bro. Hang on.
Surprises.
Hang on. Fuck. Hang on. But yeah, I got the flag right. Hang on.
Is that the Confederate flag?
No.
American flag?
Yeah, but it's got like this big old Star of David on it.
Really?
Yeah. It's a circle. You know the 13 colonies in the circle, but it's got the Star of David right there.
Show us. Take it to the light.
I'm trying to take it. I got it fucking nailed to the wall. Hang on.
Maybe put some light.
He had the Nazi flag, that's why.
100%. I know. 100%. That's what he had. I was not expecting any other surprises. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Having a good day?
Yeah.
That's good. Drinking your frozen frate latte macchiato?
No.
What is it?
Cold foam, caramel drizzle, oat milk.
Wow. Are you living in LA?
No.
Sounds like an LA drink. Probably not Texan drink.
Huh?
Probably not a drink in Texas, I'm guessing.
You know, I'd have to get back to you on that one.
Fair enough. Have a good day.
You as well.
What up?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm all right.
Yeah? Having a good day?
Yeah.
Dog, that was breaking his freaking iPhone 11 freaking phone.
microphone. That's what I meant.
Hey, I wanted to say thank you guys. Whoever saw that I was muted in the beginning of the video and made a super thanks to get my attention. What a legend. I forgot to say thank you.
Can I get your attention?
Yes, of course you can.
Chicken salad.
Chicken salad?
Mm-hmm.
Chicken salad. Is that chicken and pasta? Sorry, chicken and pasta. That's what they say. You have something in your mouth.
I know. Chicken salad.
Ah, all right. Is it good?
Yeah. Buzzing.
That's good. That's good. Buzzing. Are you streaming?
Yeah, a little bit. Are you streaming?
Yeah, I am. What are you streaming about? Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Seems like you were waiting for that chicken salad sandwich.
Man. A whole lot of impostery, monogamy, polygamy.
You stream about that?
No, I was just talking shit. I don't really stream about anything in specific, if that makes sense.
All right. You do this as a hobby? You're trying to grow your channel? You're trying to share a message with the world, or just kind of put a camera on your face and have people take a part of your life? See you eating chicken salad.
Chicken salad.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But
spoken like a true intellectual. If you have one advice to the people out there in the world, what would that be?
Just do it. You never know what could happen. Just do it.
All right. Sounds like a Nike bumper sticker. I like it. Have a good day, man.
For sure.
We have to go to the tag. I'm sorry.
Kids under 16 should not be allowed to have smartphones. That's what I think.
Hey, bitch.
Like, literally, it's morally irresponsible. Okay, let's see. United Arab Emirates.
Hear me out, bro. Till now, I'm telling you, I'm Palestinian, okay? I'm not ready to debate, and I'm خلص إنه هيك I'm gonna get choked from you guys, okay? Piss off now.
بتحكي عربي? Oh, what a shame.
Yo, what's up? Yo, dude, do we got the same microphone? No, we don't. It's different.
Which one do you have? Mine is the Rod. The deity. Sorry, mine is the deity. Whoop, whoop.
Monomo. It's a mono, whatever.
All right. Are you streaming?
No, I'm not streaming. That's a endanger of privacy or whatever. I don't put people online that they don't want to be online. You know what I mean? That's like goes against a lot of violations.
Okay. Well, why don't you have a chair? Why are you standing?
I want to try something different. I've been sitting at my desk all day, and I want to try, something a little different.
Fair enough. Well, I'm streaming, so maybe I don't want to violate your privacy. So have a good day, man.
No, it's fine. No, I
yeah?
stream.
I stream. All right. What do you stream about?
Just gaming stuff,
Oh, really?
That's
Which
about
game?
it.
Which games do you play? Wolverine, the new game. Have you tried it?
Oh, dude, I don't, but I'm actually really hyped for it, dude.
Yeah, it looks brutal, man.
I got Wolverine and Spider-Man mask right there, a couple Funko Pops behind me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
The only thing that does suck, the only thing that does suck is that they're going to launch as a console exclusive, and as a mainly PC gamer myself, I'm going to miss out on like a couple of months until they port it to PC.
Yeah, PC is better.
That's how it was with Spider-Man 2 as well.
That's a shame.
Spider-Man 2 dropped, and I couldn't play it for a while because it was a console exclusive, and then they ported it to PC, and I bought it immediately.
Yeah. What's your latest games that you enjoy so much right now? Which one?
Honestly, bro, it's a little younger than what I am used to playing, but it gives me more of a nostalgic feeling. You know the Lego games?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, I used to play them so much as a kid that when I saw that on Steam, the people who made those games were doing a publisher sale, I wanted to get all of them and just start playing them because of the nostalgia.
That's cool. I'm just reading some comments here in the Discord. They're funny. Hey, what's the definition of a manly PC gamer? You said that before.
Definition of a manly PC gamer?
Yeah.
I feel like a manly PC gamer is somebody who is like, who likes what they like and aren't afraid to share that they like what they like. You know what I mean? Like, if you like shoot 'em ups or FPS games, then you should feel pride in liking FPS games. If you like story-based games like Uncharted and like, Just Cause, or my personal favorite, like Half-Life and the Portal games back then, like that.
Oh, that was good. Half-Life, yeah, good. But
Yeah,
what does that have to
Half-Life-
do? What does that have to do, like, with the term manly? Like, shouldn't that just be? Don't get me wrong. I'm not a feminist, none mumbo jumbo, these kind of stuff. I'm talking right now is like that just being secured with what you like to play, right? Like not hiding it.
Yeah, just having the pride in what you like, Like if you're playing fucking My Little Pony, like, you know what I mean? And that's like a kid's game. And even like the Lego games, like I mentioned, they're kids games, but like in my case, it's nostalgic, And like I feel like a manly gamer is somebody who isn't constantly online. Like you have a good balance of being online. Yeah, who isn't constantly. Being a manly gamer is somebody who has like a work life and a gaming life. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I have 2 jobs. Now I am fortunate to have a career in what I like, which I do computer builds. I build computers, I repair computers, and I do consoles and stuff like that. I build and repair them. So I fortunately like to do something that will fund my hobby, which is gaming and computer building, right?
That's cool.
But I work multiple jobs because, you need money, yada, yada. But I also do a fair amount of outside work. I go fishing, I ride bikes, I do skateboarding, I do things outside. Do you
feel like girls and females appreciate when they find out that someone is a manly gamer?
Absolutely. Yeah. Because I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I do carpentry, I do computer building, I do like handyman stuff, electrician work and all that stuff, right? But I also like to spend a fair time gaming. Like I have over 100 hours in Red Dead 2, which is also a very good game.
Wow.
And
I've never tried it. I've heard it's a very good story game, yeah.
Dude, it is amazing. You should absolutely try it. Also, there's a Need for Speed Heat. I have over 150 hours in Need for Speed Heat. Does that mean I sit on my ass all day playing games? No. That's over like years and years of playing the game.
Do you think that we're gonna start seeing people identifying on their profile or on Tinder, kind of a manly gamer? That's gonna be like a definition, a term that is gonna be because first time that I hear it.
I don't know, really. Personally, I mean, I'm not on those kind of dating apps. I usually prefer to date within my local town or people who I meet face to face.
I respect that.
I was never one into the e-dating or the online dating scene. But as far as social media and other platforms go, as the title of manly gamer.
Oh, manly gamer. Manly gamer. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Now you can talk about the transgender furries and all that stuff. Definitely, that's going to come, and that's going to be something you're just going to have to see. But
hey,
me
listen,
personally,
I would rather people to identify as manly gamers than to identify as she, him, they.
Amen, brother. Amen,
I'm not
bro.
gonna hold you back. I was just curious because that's the first time that I heard that manly gamer.
Did one of your chat members say it?
No, they asked. Like there's a lady here that was asking, like, what does that mean?
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you gave a good answer. I'll give you that.
Thank you, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, she's saying that her husband is a manly gamer.
Hey, stay with your husband, man. A gamer is the most loyal person because they'd rather sit on their game than go and party with some jocks.
When a gamer is doing his own thing, you know exactly where he is.
Exactly,
he's in his room or in his man cave. He's not in a bar right now getting drunk, and he's not driving now, changing colognes and perfumes and changing his shirt, putting his ring away and going to meet his lover. He's literally sitting with his school friends, usually, or friends
Yep,
that he made along the
absolutely.
way, and
Or
they're
in
just
Discord, whatever,
yeah,
you
on
know?
Discord and just
Me and my
playing.
buddies have been in Discord for what, 4 years now? We're just vibing playing games every night.
Lola, you said that your husband is a manly gamer. Is he part of the Messianic Jews in Israel? I might actually know him. I know a lot of them. But the gaming isn't what makes him manly. He's a Marine. Hard to debate his manliness. Yeah. If you're a
Nice.
Marine,
My stepdad was a Marine.
You are a Marine? No, your stepdad.
No, my stepdad. No, not me. No.
Yeah, if you're a Marine and a manly gamer, you should play Helldivers 2. That's the game you should play.
Yeah. Helldivers 2 is a great game.
Helldivers 2.
Anyways, brother, hey,
Yeah.
it was great talking to you, but I see the time and it looks like I have to go pretty soon, so I will catch you later.
Go
all
and
right?
do
God
some
bless.
manly stuff, man. Go and do some manly stuff. God bless you.
Thank you, brother.
Bye. Manly gamer. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Why'd your smile drop? What did I do?
No, you didn't. You didn't. I was just trying to. No, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. I just like the shirt behind you. I was trying to figure out what.
Oh, it says blood.
Is that like a Jamaica
It's
baseball shirt?
It's weed.
It's weed baseball shirt. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Ah, you live in Israel. Okay. Hey, have a good day, man. Have a good day.
You too.
Ah, you live in America, but he's in Israel. Okay, so I probably don't know him.
No, you didn't get it. Read it again.
Read again. We live in America, but I'm Israeli. He's Christian and I'm Messianic. Lola, they are audience.
Free Palestine, bro.
From what?
From the Jews taking over our land.
Are you
Fuck
Palestinian?
guys. Go back to your land.
انت
Fuck
فلسطيني
you.
بتحكي عربي؟ Yeah.
That's just on one thing.
He's a manly gamer.
Yeah. Also, probably. What are you playing?
Playing Siege, bro.
What is that?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, Rainbow Six Siege. That's a good one. I'm not going to disturb you, man. You need to be focused for that one. Ashka, if you want to make Lola's soulmate happy, get him some Crayola.
Fuck you!
Why do you guys behave like monkeys who saw a banana when you see the Israeli flag? What's the reason?
Why did they behave like monkey? Tell me right now.
That's manly. That guy need to get out of bed.
City bitches want to come to. Are you?
Maybe he was trying to say something smart. Sorry, I just heard the word bitch and I was like, I don't have time for that nonsense. But maybe that was wrong to skip him. Oh, a Christian house. Let's try to figure it out. By the picture there, it gets United States. But let's try to figure out the background. We have the cross and we have an old school picture. We have this guy, looks like he's part of the Mexican cartel. Could be Mexican. Krusty the Clown again. Psycho Bob. That was Psycho Bob. You guys know Psycho Bob?
What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going?
Nothing much. Just had some pizza rolls and a shot of vodka, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Pizza roll and a shot of vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Do they go good together, these two?
Yeah, they're pretty good together.
Yeah. Are you playing a game or something?
No.
All right.
I just gotta be quick on the skips because some guys have their wieners out here, and I'm not trying to look at that.
Oh yeah, story. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. There's a lot of weirdos here.
Yeah.
A lot of weirdos. What do you do in Human Goal? Why do you come here?
Just bored. I have today off of work, so.
Yeah. What do you work?
I'm an electrician, so.
That's a good job. That's a good job to have in America now, right? Like being a handyman today is a big need for that.
Yeah, because it can't be replaced by artificial intelligence, and then nobody wants to do it now. So
yeah, I know. I have a friend, a former friend of mine, who was actually an Apache pilot in the U.S. military, Army, and he is now getting his license to be a handyman because he retired, because it's such a good job. And you can do it, you know, you can choose your own schedule. You can go when you want to do. You can work less, more. That's pretty cool. By the way, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Just wanted to let you know that I usually should start with that. So don't say anything crazy that will, you know, get you fired or...
Yeah, you're good, man.
Or something like that. Hey, what's your thought about, if you don't mind me asking, what's your thought about what's happening with America and the war with Iran and all these things?
So I'll just stay out of it. I'm just at the point where I just live in America, so.
That's good. I think when you don't know enough about something, it's probably better to stay out of it. That's true. And what about America nowadays? Do you see it going to a good place, better place?
You know, a lot of people will talk about America and they say that it's a terrible, well, like people in America say it's a terrible place. That is really not as bad as people say. It's certain places are bad, but as a general, it's not terrible.
Wait, listen, man, it's a great country. It's not terrible only. I'm telling you, as someone who lives outside of America, and I live in Israel. Israel is a great country, but I've traveled a lot around the world, and I've seen some places, man, they're just so terrible. That then when I come and I meet Americans that are complaining about how terrible America is,
they don't realize
just
what
like,
we have.
yeah, they're so detached. They don't know how good they got it for themselves.
Yeah, it's honestly just ignorance. Like, they don't care to know. But
yeah.
Yo, are you Jewish?
I'm in Israel. I'm not a Jew. What about you?
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not.
You're Jewish in Germany. That's double jeopardy.
Are you from the Netherlands?
You're Jewish.
Your image is like blurry. Yeah. But I'm trying to understand this Lola jokes here. So what is it with her? What is it with her delicious? What is delicious?
What is the word delicious? It means it's something good.
No, yeah, it is. It is. What do you find delicious in your life?
Delicious in my life? Latinas.
I was talking about food.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
We got you,
My
Lola.
bad. Some lasagna, fam.
Lasagna. All right.
Chicken Alfredo, bro.
She can explain.
Yeah. All right. I'll get her to talk in a second. Hey, you want to hear what's delicious? I'm streaming this. There's a lady that is going to come and explain. Who want to explain, Lola or Nadav?
We both can explain it, but the joke is that Marines, like they're tough, but they eat crayons. Like that's the running joke.
Marines eat crayons?
So, yeah, that's the running joke.
I've heard that before.
They're like stupid. They're tough and manly, but they eat crayons because they're dumb.
Oh, right. It's like Golani in Israel. That would probably be the equivalent to that.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
I sent him a link because he said, "Send my husband Crayola if you want to make him happy." So I sent him a link to kosher edible crayons.
That's why. Okay, I get it now.
It gotta be kosher. That's important.
Yeah. Thanks for explaining the Crayola thing. Oh, wow. How's it going? Salam alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
تحكي عربي؟ شوية. What language do you speak?
بشتو بلوچي Urdu.
Urdu, okay. Where are you from?
Pakistan.
Pakistan in the bag. Everybody knows that. Yeah.
You from?
I'm living in Germany, but I'm from Israel. You know Israel? They ran away. Why is that?
Because of that stupid hat he got on his head.
Yeah. Of course. He looked like he was about to go on an operation. That's what he looked like. He was preparing to go on something.
What's good, buddy?
How's it going, man?
What's it like being short?
You look tall.
Yeah, because I'm 6'8", dumb fuck. You retarded? Stupid? God. What's it like
You
being
are
short?
one intelligent specimen. Not a dimwit.
Oh no.
Oh.
Israel.
Oh my god, like how can you be in Germany but like what?
How can I
What?
be in Germany?
Huh?
What does that mean?
Can you skip? I'm kind of uncomfortable.
Why?
Yo, Instagram.
Yo. Oh, Israel! Israel!
עם ישראל חי. מה קורה?
עם ישראל חי, בסדר, מה איתך?
Good. Are you streaming?
Yeah. How do you know?
Just wild guess.
Nice.
That's actually fucking crazy.
Yo,
Yeah. How's it going?
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you in Germany currently?
No. I'm living in Germany or not German.
Okay. I was about to say, so like one side of you hates the other side of you?
No. Israelis today don't hate Germans. And usually Germans today don't hate Israel. That's like in the past. It's
What about Muslims and
Come again?
Arabs? What are your thoughts about Muslims and Arabs?
I'm an Arab myself, but I'm a Druze, which is kind of Levant. I think that Islam is the most violent religion in the world, and that it's refusing to adapt and to advance into...
So I have a question. Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. All right.
What's your
I do
thoughts
not
about what's your thought about Arabs and Muslims?
I feel like they're mad at Israel, and because that their land was, I'm not going to say stolen, I'm going to say it was taken from them and given to Jewish people so they can call it Israel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they would have a safe haven for themselves. I feel like they're just mad about that.
Do you think that that's all Muslims in the world mad about that?
No, maybe, I mean, Bondi Beach. You hear what happened at Bondi Beach?
Yeah.
12 dead.
Yeah. Do you say that's justify what happened there or not?
Oh no, it's completely unjustified. It shouldn't have happened. There is nothing wrong with being a certain race or a certain color. See, I don't hate anyone. I just dislike pro-Israel Zionists.
Why is that?
It's not. So it's people that control the media. You know, all of that.
Can I stop you on that and just let's open that one. If they control the media, how come the media hates them so much? That's a good question to ask. The media is very much anti-Israel. Huh?
What media hates them?
Almost all media, man. Like CNN, NBC, ABC, BBC, AP News, New York Times. Like they're all really obsessed with hating Israel.
BBC.
All the C's, man. Say every C you want, every B you want, every A you want. Like every media outlet out there almost hate them. Except from Fox News, I would guess. Like there's the only one who don't hate them.
I'm not talking about the news. I'm talking about like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all of that stuff. Like
They don't like Israel. That's the opposite.
Hollywood.
Hollywood doesn't like Israel.
Hollywood is full of Jewish people.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jewish people there, but it doesn't mean they like Israel. There's a lot of Jews who don't like Israel.
Yeah. Not
You're mixing Zionism with Jews and with Hollywood and with conspiracies. You're making a salad of everything together.
I don't hate Judaism.
Mm-hmm.
I hate pro-Israel Zionists.
Yeah, why?
Because they're fucking faggot baby eaters. Yeah.
Did you ever hear of them eating babies?
Yes. Jeffrey Epstein. He's Jewish.
Okay, and does he represent all the Jews in the world?
He supports Baal.
Let me ask you a question. Was Hitler a Christian?
Yes.
Does he represent all the Christians in the world?
He represents me.
Represent you.
No, I'm fucking with you. I have no problem.
Yeah.
I didn't support what Hitler did. Yes, I did.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. How is your day going?
Good.
Bob's Fog. As a pirate in the background. I like that.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I call it Bob's Fog. Yeah, that's true. That's right.
Called it in Hebrew, bro.
What is that? Yes.
You said that in Hebrew.
I know. I said that in Hebrew, man. I see Givati there. There's a lot of people posting pictures of Givati. Who is in Givati? Mr. Wow, Mr. Y. How do you have a Givati implement with you? That's pretty cool. Yeah. You know what, guys? I'm gonna let's bring it now to the Discord. This is my first time trying the Discord here. So let's bring it to the Discord here. If anyone want to come and talk, if anyone have anything they want to say or share, you're more than welcome, guys.
How's it going?
Good. How's it going, man?
Good evening.
Good evening. Who is talking?
Nadav.
Ah, Nadav. Shalom, shalom. So you
By the
were
way,
in
here's a
Givati?
cool patch. No, I was in a mixed unit, but we had like a knuckle beret.
Ah, is that a cool patch of what? Happy hunting. Hamas Hamas Hunting Club. I like that.
I also got one that is embroidery, actually. Which is like a little bit smaller, but you know.
Who made that?
Some Israeli guy that started doing this in the middle of the war, and it was really on the brink of the war. Like he went, let's do a like a whole manufacturing, sell it all around, and also give it to soldiers that got into Gaza.
Mm-hmm.
And it got spreaded so wide that actually people thought that is fucking genius. You
I
know?
like that. I like that, man. That's pretty cool.
I also made a patch, but like it's you need a little bit of like Judaism knowledge to like understand, and also another like niche of an Israeli Telegram group.
Ah, okay. This is my first time doing this Discord thing, so thanks to Genie. Shout out to Genie, guys, for helping me set this up very quickly. He did a very good job, dummy proof, to explain to me how to open that.
Shit. He's the IT here.
Yeah, he's IT. Yeah, I asked him if he's a douchebag sometimes, and he said yes. I said, good, I'm promoting you to be a moderator in the channel. You've just been qualified.
Yeah. You know, I actually hosted by Jenny a few months ago in Yarka.
Really?
Yeah. We went on vacation, me and my girlfriend, and we stopped by after we got like checked out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And gotta say, if you go near north, visit Jenny, and he'll show you the best places to actually, you know, have a blast in the Yarka, you know.
Yeah, he's Druze. He was here before.
I'm just assuming you're Jewish, right?
Yeah.
And how was your experience going to a Druze village? Did you feel comfortable? Did you feel welcomed, loved?
My staff sergeant in my basic training was, and also elementary was those, so it feels like home.
That's amazing about Israel, right? Like people try to tell us all the time that Israel is not diverse, and I said, like, guys, you have no idea. Like I've rarely met some place that is as diverse as Israel.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
I'm from Eilat, and we have a lot of Druze there. I don't know what's the deal with Druze in Eilat, but
wait, Lola, you're from Eilat?
Yeah.
I'm from Eilat.
Originally, yeah.
The Eilat?
No, see, there you go.
I'm one of these Druzes from Eilat, yeah.
Well, so maybe you can explain it to me. You know, like everyone I worked with, like in the bug store, I had my girlfriends back when I was working in Milgam in the border patrol. Like everybody's Druze. Sorry, that's my baby.
Yeah, so you have who is these pictures of these that's
It's like Airsoft group.
That's cool. Airsoft is cool. I used to play a lot of paintball. I used to play MagFed paintball. That's like I played
Oh,
airsoft
now
a
we
little
have
bit.
grid some. Sorry.
I've played airsoft a little bit, but the only problem I had with airsoft is it's easier to cheat. Because a lot of times, you know, I would outsmart and outmaneuver the other team, and I'll come and I'll just take them, and then I'll see them not blitzing. But with paintball, what I did is usually I'll give you one tap with a ball, and if you try to cheat, I'll shoot you 3 on the chest, and then you'll scream, put your hand. If you still try to cheat, you'll get 3 more in the armpit, and then you're just screaming. So then there's like no way.
You can do Mozambique, you know.
Yeah, there's no way that this guy is gonna pretend like he didn't get. Like, I will give you one tap out of respect. Ta ta ta, to and then okay, that guy's out. That guy's out.
You know what a Mozambique is?
Mozambique. What about it?
Yeah, it's like a shooting drill, basically, that you shoot twice in the center of mass and then one in the head to basically, you know, make sure that the guy is dead. Like, it was happened in the fucking Mozambique attack. Like, the guy that invented it, like, basically went after that, like, event. Because they wore body armor, you know.
Yeah. No, I think airsoft is they're serious. Some of these airsoft guys, they're like take their stuff really serious. They have like brigades.
They
going
brought
to
out
war.
like some painted airsoft, like you know,
look at that.
You can actually have like a more. It's like basically those airsoft balls that is painted, so you can actually see hits on the guy.
As a Mr. Y is like full on into these army stuff. That's pretty cool.
He's at SNEF, yes.
He's at SNEF.
And now he's at SNEF.
Hey, by the way, maybe I want to tell you guys. So I also have, I don't advertise it yet because I'm still kind of learning it, but I have a Kick and a Twitch channel where I stream when I do gaming with my friends. And now that my kid is actually away with his grandparents on a vacation, that's really the only time that I have to do games. So I'm going there and playing. So if anyone wants and interested to see some gamings, you can go and find me on Twitch. If you're really bored sitting on the
You
toilet
will like
taking
Armory
shit.
Forger.
Comes in? What was that?
You will like Armory Forger. There's an Israeli server that actually modding everything related to the Israeli units and Moog weapons, and also like you can actually see like IDF ranks, and you can also see some actual like names for the cities that are like Israeli cities, and like everything is all around like Hezbollah and the Hamas, and
I think
you can
I've
actually see
started-
patches and shit.
Yeah, I think I started following a guy on Instagram that is
Yarin Sabari. His name is Yarin Sabari. I know
streaming.
who
He's
you're
like
talking
talking
about.
as if he's really fighting. Like they're
Yeah, that's
shouting
him.
there.
That's Yarin Sabari, yeah.
Yeah, he's
a
pretty
great
cool.
guy.
Yeah, I like his stuff. But anyway, Lola, is Lola still here?
Yeah, she's here.
So to answer your question about Druze and Elat, differentiation. There's a few families of Druze that move to Elat and living there, like my family and a few other, very rare, not many. And then most of the Druze that you have in Elat are actually there for work. Just like any other Israeli that comes down to Elat, they finish the army, they go down, work in Ricochet, work in the mall, work in security, work in the hotels, work in the gas, Asdat Neft, Agaz.
Agalot.
Yeah,
And
Agalot.
I think right now Bug is like owned by a Druze at this point in
Really?
Eilat.
Bug is a computer company. Man, I wish that was in my times. I was poor. I didn't.
But everyone, like if you go to any Bug store in Eilat, and there's like 5 of them right now, I think.
Would you guys
90% of employees there with me, because I worked back at the time for Goran Telkom, so I had like a station in the store.
Ah. Would you guys
And
agree that Bug is
and I
like
would
the equivalent?
rotate.
Bug is like the Israeli, little bit lamer equivalent to GameStop.
Yeah.
They don't have Battletoads.
Right? Hey, Lola, you don't have to answer me, but I'm just wondering if you're the same age of my sister.
I'm 37 now.
So you are. Do you know Nusi?
Okay.
Her name
No,
was
I don't
Nusi
think
or
so. Where
Nihad?
did she go? She went to school there?
She went to school there. She was in university for a while there, yeah.
And you know what school she went to?
I'm a terrible brother.
Rabin, Goldwater.
Could be Rabin or
Begin.
Goldwater, maybe. I'm not so sure, honestly. I'm not so sure.
If she was at Rabin, I would have known her because that's my school. So maybe Goldwater or Begin. But it's a lot. Like, I'm sure I know her. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even if I don't know her personally,
Like
like I
she
probably
worked
know
also
her
in these
by
telecom
face. Or...
companies and
Send
all
her a
kinds.
picture.
I'll send her a picture.
Ashkar.
Ashkar. Nusi Ashkar. Yeah, she's on my Instagram actually. I'll show you.
Okay.
How do I find
My
it?
brother lives in Germany too, by the way. He's in Magdeburg.
Oh,
We
Magdeburg.
visit him like frequently.
That's where the terrorist attack happened.
Yeah, and this is where he got
Because
Intel and also Palram. That's around the same place. He works for Palram.
Oh, okay. Okay. You see, that's Nusi. That's how she looks like. It's well, you probably don't see it very well.
I'm trying. Is it in the stream? Where am I supposed to see it? Let me know.
On the YouTube. No, you're gonna have to see it on the YouTube.
It's not a problem. I
Oh
already.
shit! I'll send you a picture.
Here. Let me show you. That's her. On the left is Hila, my sister.
Oh, we only see half of it. We only see half of the.
Uber.
On the YouTube, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a talking baby in the background. I apologize. She's 4 months old now, and she has a lot of opinion.
Oh yeah, they're very opinionated. Nusi is family. Yeah, Nusi is my sister, guys. Phoenix, thank you so much, man. Dora is saying Hitler used Christianity, but was not a Christian. Yeah, I know. Hitler was definitely not a practicing Christian, but he came. It's like saying Epstein was not a practicing Jew, you know. But to come and blame all the Jews for Epstein is like you can come and blame all the Christians for Hitler. It's just that's how stupid that claim is.
Both of them look very familiar, by the way, Mansur, I have to say.
So Hila is the older one. She's like the brain in the family. Nusi is the heart, and that's her daughter. Which, by the way, she just went. Now she's bigger a little bit. Aline. She just went and won 12th place in the world in surfing competition. World surfing competition.
Nice.
Take that, old apartheid people trying to tell us that Israel is an apartheid.
That's an apartheid.
I know it would be weird with all the managers that I have that aren't Jewish, you know, to keep saying that we're an apartheid. But
you get a Druze girl.
I know some Druze from Shfaram that own like really great like old cars, like collectible cars, like Hondas and shit. I love that shit, but like most of the Druze people I know, they got some really great fucking cars too, you know, like really new models, like fucking Corvettes and shit like that.
Oh yeah, you're a car guy.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, I got this autism.
Guy, I want to answer a comment here that was made. I think it's an important comment on my YouTube channel. So, he did 9992. We don't like these interactive chats with stupid people, so we turn it off, unfortunately. I 100% with you. I wish I could turn it off as well. I'll explain to you why I do it. The video games as well. Love your news, though. Blessings. So, first of all, these interactive chats, I find them extremely important because more and more of the young and also older people are spending so much time in these virtual platforms. They're talking to one another and talking nonsense, and it's unchecked, unfiltered, and unchallenged. And when we ignore it, the only thing is we live in a society that is becoming a theocracy, but these idiots can vote. And for every one intellectual like you, for example, that will sit and say, I don't like these things, there's about 100 idiots like there that are just sitting and just spitting nonsense. And if we ignore it, we'll wake up one day and we'll find out that there's another entire generation and population. If we used to be college student, we're going to find out the school kids now hate us with, you know, the bottom of their heart, and they love jihad and Islamic, you know, and communism. So for me, it is important to be there and to start understanding that world. There's no way to know the field without being in the field. There's no way to know the water without jumping in the water. So that's, for me, is jumping in the water. And I know some of you might like it, some of you might not, but that's just how it is. Regarding computer games, I want to tell you something, guys, and mark my word. Streaming and computer games is the next uncharted battlefield for the for the, how would I say that word? That is shaping the future culture of our society. Like it or not, it is happening under our nose. There's more people playing computer games and watching movies. It's actually the biggest community on the planet. Gamers today are until the age of 58 and they keep growing. They're going to keep playing games until they die. So it starts from a young age and it goes to an older age, and they're fed up with news. They're fed up with mainstream media. They don't read newspapers. They don't read books. They don't listen to podcasters anymore because they're all been bought. And they've either play a computer game and they get the information from the game, then through Discord and other channels, or they follow streamers. So surprise, surprise. Do you know who's buying right now computer game companies? EA Sport and others? Saudi Arabia, Qatar, China. China is big in building computer games and reaching it for West, just like they did TikTok. So they infiltrated the West with TikTok, and now they infiltrated with the computer games and with the streams. And an average gamer from the age of 7, 8, who is going to enter a game soon enough, going to start having super woke propaganda shoved down his head from a single, like from a young age, from the NPC, the non-playable characters, the quest givers. It's gonna already start oozing pro-Palestine, Black Lives Matter, all kind of weird stuff, communism, jihadism, and everything that is against Western values, against religion, against, you know, households and families, intact families, all these things that actually build our society. Against the Jews, against the Christians, against the Druids, pro-Muslims, and pro-communist. So for me also, on my free time, I try to go and be involved there, because I feel like just like we ignored mainstream media for so long, and all of a sudden we wake up, and the internet, and all of a sudden we woke up when we found that all of the Oxford students, or many of them, love Hitler and think that Osama bin Laden was right. This is supposed to be like the elite of our society when it comes to academic intellectuals, free thinkers. They're dimwit, brainwashed NPCs. They're going around thinking that Hitler was right and Osama bin Laden was right. I mean, that's how crazy it is. How do you think that happened? Because we ignored that uncharted terrain for too long, for a whole generation. Meanwhile, the Muslims, the Muslim Brotherhood, the communists, China, etc., were funneling billions of dollars of money to actually reshape the minds of the children of the future, and they did it. Now we woke up, and these people are voting for Mamdani, and they're gonna vote for Allahu Akbar, Takbir, Takbir, I don't know, Mubarak Mustafa, the guy in Michigan, forgot his name. So they're voting for the craziest things. They're bringing down the greatest country in the world, which is America, in my eyes, the most important country by far. I'm an Israeli. I can tell you right now, without America, we'll be living under Nazi Germany in the darkness of communism or Nazism, or probably very soon jihadism. So it's literally the last beacon. Israel is small. They're doing a crazy job, but they're small. America is right now the gatekeeper of the world, and they're bringing it down. And I'm telling you, the next battlefield is going to be through the streaming of computer games. So I don't know if you guys watched the movie with Tony Stark. By the way, my audio is working, right? I didn't go on a rant here by myself. Good. I don't know if you watched the movie Avengers, when Tony Stark is flying out with a nuclear bomb into that porthole in the space and dropping it, and then the oxygen, he falls down, and then as he's about to hit the ground, Hulk jumps, grab him, smash into the wall, put him down, and everybody's just shocked, you know, for what's happening, and he takes the mask off and he says, "Who feels like shawarma?" Right after that, the spike sales of shawarma all across the US went crazy. Shawarma shops were becoming famous all over. So the next time that someone is going to say, who feels about if Tony Stark is going to fall down and says, who feels like falafel, anyone who owns a falafel shop is going to have a lot of people coming to him. So I want to build my own falafel shop in the world of streaming and game streaming, to have a sane, logical voice of someone who's a father, someone who was an officer in the army, someone who lived a life, someone who have an opinion, someone who read a book. How crazy that is, that today, if you've actually read a book, you're considered a scholar. And to be able to be there rather than have only Hassan Pikers and idiots there that are literally shaping the minds of the future generation of our society, that will destroy, will literally bring down Western civilization into an era of darkness. They say that strong man makes good life make weak man make hard life. So people like to think about it as a generation. One generation of strong men will make one generation of weak men. One generation of weak men, 25 years, will make one generation of hard life. And they think, but no, guys, it takes one generation of strong, one generation of weak, but then hard life can last for 1,000 years. And we are very close right now to enter that era of 1,000 years of darkness. Imagine what would happen if Nazi Germany would have won. So now imagine again what's going to happen when jihadists and Muslims are going to win. We're going to enter, so we're going to die. We're not going to live there, but our bloodline, our children will curse the day that their parents were born because we allowed it to happen. So it might sound crazy. Yes, I'm not going to fight in Normandy. I'm playing a computer game at like 12 to 1 o'clock at night as a father, waking up extremely tired, taking my kid to school, coming back, streaming, working, editing, doing the news, and then going on and trying to feel that water and spending time in the swamp called Umingle, talking to people. Trust me when I tell you, the circle of friends that I have, they're all either people that were from the special forces, highly intelligent academics, very successful business people, people that are successful not only financially with their life, but also very quality family man, leaders in their societies, communities, entrepreneurs. I'm building with my friends a school in Uganda, high in the jungle. Trust me when I tell you that the people that me and them are building that school are very motivated, educated, quality people. That's the kind of people that I spend my time usually with. Intellectuals, intelligent, and gamers. Gamers are super fun. Nerds will inherit the earth. So to me, sitting around with these dimwits in Umingle, wasting my time with them, trust me, I'm going to tell you, there's nothing more I would like to do than to talk with you guys or with my friends and to talk to some borderline jihadi Nazi or some Moroccan idiot, 17 years old, who's pretending to be 18 years old and who's trying to lecture me about Israel and about history. But this is the front line. You cannot win these kind of wars without being in the field. So that's just wanted to answer that question. I hope that explained that. Sorry. I'm back to you guys, Discord friends.
Yeah, TFDX wants to say something.
Oh, please, go ahead.
Damn, you were speaking facts. Just one thing that I wanted to tell you guys. I think, like, since I like that you mentioned the rise of jihadism and the spread of radical Islamic ideology, and also, you know, China's rise to power as well. I'd just like to ask, in your opinion, how will the fall and the collapse of the Islamic Republic in Iran play into this? Do you think that the collapse of the Ayatollahs and their regime will have a significant impact on this sort of affairs?
That's a great question. And to answer that question, look at all the enemies of Iran in the Arab world that were all pro the war and supporting the war in the beginning, and how they all shifted right now and trying to stop the war from finishing. And why is that? Because aside from defeating Iran or weakening Iran, they're more terrified that Iran will stop being Muslim, that the people in Iran will rise and say, we had enough with Islam, we don't want it, it's a failing experiment, it doesn't work for us. And then they will go, and Iran is a huge country. They say they're estimating that maybe there's 10 to 20 million Muslim jihadist Shiites in Iran, and the rest are just, you know, seculars, semi-Muslim who just want to break free. And once that will happen, and remember, that is the most oppressive regime in the world. So meaning that people want to break free right now. If you hear there's one, there's probably 100. And only one is speaking out. The rest are just too afraid, and they're kind of keeping. Same thing with Lebanon. When you hear about the statistics of how many of them want peace with Israel, if you hear like there's 80%, there's probably 99%. The others are just too afraid. I'm talking from the Christians and the Druze, not from the Muslims. From over there, it's actually opposite, unfortunately. So in Iran, if Iran will have the fall of the Islamic Republic and the free people of Persia will reclaim back their country and will shake Islam off their shoulders, many Muslim countries around are terrified from that because they're afraid that something will happen, the same thing in their countries. Because mind you, outside of Saudi Arabia, there's not a single Muslim country that was actually originally Muslim. Not a single one. They were all colonized, genocided, and converted by force. Egypt was Christian, Lebanon was Christian, Syria was Christian and Jews and Jewish, Jordan, part of it was Christian and Jewish before, and there's even other ethnicities that were erased and exterminated by Islam. So one of the biggest fear that Muslims have around the world, Muslim countries, is losing land. And losing land that is Dar al-Harb and Dar al-Islam, as they call it. The land that is under Islam, under Sharia law, is called Dar al-Islam. A land that is not under Sharia law is called the House of War, that you need to go and wage jihad to conquer it. Losing that land is terrifying them for two reasons. One reason is religious. They're thinking, okay, if we're not good Muslims, and, you know, the Prophet is not helping us here, and the hidden Imam is not with us. I don't know what. That's why we're losing land. And the second is they're afraid that the whole ideology of Islam to conquer the world is going to be shattered and shaken. That's right now we're talking about a big picture, and there won't be a single Muslim that will tell you this is not true. They will tell you in a conversation, but when they sit with one another, they all agree about that. They all want the world to become Muslim. Every single one of them. Every single one of them also believe that Muhammad is the most perfect example of how a Muslim man should be. All of them. If they don't think that way, they're not Muslims. Period. That's like coming saying you're Christians, but you just don't believe that Christ is the Messiah. You can't be Christians and say that Jesus was not the Messiah. You can't be. You can come and argue about the divinity, I don't know what, but you can't argue about that. Same thing with Islam. You can't come and say that you don't believe that Muhammad was the ideal man and example of how a Muslim should be, and that Islam should not conquer the world. That is fundamentally part of Islam. So seeing a great country, which to remind you again, Persia was the crown jewel of Islamic conquest, the crown jewel, more than Egypt, more than Lebanon, more than Syria, more than anything. The Persian Empire was the biggest empire in the world that was fighting the Byzantium, the Christians, and was the oldest empire. And when the Muslims managed to conquer that empire, it was the biggest achievement, and also it brought them the biggest advancement. Because up until then, there were just a bunch of Bedouins fighting and killing each other in the desert. They barely knew how to read and write. They barely knew how to manage a government. They were just running from a tent to tent with scimitars and just going around and shooting arrows and Allahu Akbar. And they were very effective, in terms of that. But also the Christians were very weak at that point. But when they took Persia, all of a sudden they learned booking, they learned governing, they learned science. They took a lot of the wisdom of that ancient empire. And for them to lose that empire back and to have the rebirth of the Persian identity, not Islamic identity, is terrifying them so much that even the Sunni and the Shia will come and say, oh, stop guys. We don't want Iran to collapse and stop being Muslim. So that's why I think if people want actually to solve the problem in the Middle East, it needs to start with liberating the people of Persia, the Iranians, from the burdens and shackles of Islam. Once that starts, you took down the head of the snake that is sponsoring terrorism, but also you showed many other countries all of a sudden that it's possible. You have no idea how shitty is life in Muslim countries. It's terrible. Most Muslim countries, life is terrible to a way that you can't even imagine. There's a few of them that are exception, and even then it's usually the elites that enjoy. So when you sit and talk to someone and you mingle, he's probably some of the elites. He's not some of the slaves that are living there right now. That's the good Muslim countries. So many people in Muslim countries, the moment that they will feel that actually you can get out of Islam, they will start getting out. It's literally the worst religion on the planet right now when it comes to human rights and many other things. So think about it that way. A family that have all of their children and their stepchildren and the servant being abused, in their eyes, they think that this is life and there's no way you can get out of it. That's why a lot of time when you come to abused wives or children, it's very difficult for them to speak even. Even when social workers would take them aside, they're still afraid so much. That is how many people living in Islamic countries that are not jihadists in their mentalities, that want to break free, they're just terrified. They will not dare to share because they think, you know what? Look what happened with many Muslims in the world. People promise, like even in Iran, hey, help is coming, and all of a sudden they leave them and they stay there and they get slaughtered and massacred 50,000 people in 2 days. All these people that went out in the streets, yes, help is coming, Trump promised us, and then nothing happened because of politics and money and I don't know what, and Arab money and elites that were paying to stop that war. Bam. So there's a huge fear in the Muslim world that Iran will stop being Muslim. And that fear was the same fear that when Trump was saying he want to buy Gaza, all of a sudden all these countries that were against Gaza, Saudi Arabia was one of them. Oh, no. Up until here. We've never agreed that a Muslim land will stop being Muslim, that the Muslim people will not be in the rule and power of the Sharia. And that's what I think. That's why I say it's a very good question what you ask here, because the fall of the Islamic Republic of Iran might represent the biggest victory that the Western civilization have had since the days of the Knights of Malta against the invasion of Islam. We're at war with them. We just forgot. They didn't forget. They're still trying to fight to conquer the world, and that's why they're having the migration and everything that is coming into Europe. I hope that answered your question. If there's any other questions, guys, feel free. I'll be more than happy.
Anybody else got a question?
I wanted to ask, like, how do you feel as like an Arab speaker about the difference in like the news and things that are being said? Because you can see it a lot of the time when you speak to like Muslims from like even Egypt, mostly Egyptian, like you can see it a lot. They have like a completely different narrative. Like even wars that they lost, they're sure that they won. Like, how do you feel the difference between what is being broadcasted to the Arab world and the rest of the world today with like all the Israel hatred? How different do you feel it actually is?
So the problem is that in the Arab world, there's no free media and free press and free speech. And then the narrative, thanks TFDX, that was a good question as well. And then the narrative is always pushed by the people who want to promote a certain type of agenda. The problem that we have in the Arab world goes a little bit backwards, and that's why a dear guest that was on my show many times, and she's running right now for the office in the Israeli government also, and not Wilf, along with other politicians, she came and she said the problem was that when the world defeated Nazi Germany, they worked relentlessly to denazify Germany. They came and said there were two options. What should we do with these savages? I mean, look at these guys, they look like us. They pretend to be Christians and white and Westerners, but these guys are savages. They've went around murdering babies, taking the hair of women and then gassing them. Like they were like complete savages. So the world was thinking, should we destroy them? Should we destroy this darkness called Germany? Or should we somehow rebuild it? And when they decided we're not going to bomb the living hell out of it and just kill every single one of them biblical style, because they're just monsters. Like Germany was a nation of monsters. Not all, but most of them were in on it, guys. Like, let's be honest, Nazi Germany was monsters. So the world came and decided we're not going to annihilate the German civilization. Darkness, failing civilization, we're going to rebuild them. But to rebuild them, we have to denazify them. So we have to stay here and make sure that there's not a single stone unturned that have a Nazi ideology behind it. Islamic world had a very similar Nazi ideology. The Mufti from Palestine and many others came admiring Hitler and telling him, hey, teach us. We want to kill the Jews as well. We want to kill gay people as well. We want to kill anyone that's not like us as well. In the end, we're going to try to kill one another. Only difference that Nazis were way more efficient and way more talented than the Arab guys who were just running around humping donkeys and trying to go Allahu Akbar and kill anything in their way. So it was ignored. It was, these guys are cute, ignore them. So now we're having a society that is in some ways very similar to Nazi Germany, only a religious fanatic. They don't allow free press. They're fully racist. They're full on hating other religions, hating gay people. They call black people slaves over there still. It's like upside down in so many ways. And then their press is controlled by the people who still run this narrative. So the average Bedouin who grows up, he's not growing up, I love Hitler, I don't know what. He probably said I love because everybody likes him around him. But he's growing up hearing stories all the time about how the infidels are bad, how the Christians are bad, how the Jews are bad. Go to New York even. Mamdani goes to this mosque where in New York, their opening prayer is, death to the Christians, death to the Jews, with the mayor of New York. 9/11. So that is the hatred of the difference in the Islamic teaching up until today is so dominant that a young kid to an older man is grown under that, and this is run by their leaders, and they don't have strong enough leaders to come and say, we want to stop that, guys. We want to stop the circle of hatred. And if their leaders will come, out of 10 leaders, probably 7 of them will be assassinated. But maybe 3 will survive and will be strong enough to come and say, we're going to change the narrative. We want to denazify the Muslim world. Pluck out the hatred that they have to the Christians, to the Jews, to anyone else, and then we're going to open it. That is going to be freely open to actually hear the news, actually hear criticism. What happened today if you criticize the Prophet Muhammad, if you show a drawing of him? They're going to murder you. They're going to kill you. It's their religion and their society is almost immune to free speech and criticism. It's almost as if it's against their religion to have freedom in some way. So when you go to Egypt, and now I talked in a big picture, I want to zoom down to Egypt. Egypt is a great study that shows you the fruit of that society. Society that cannot take anything that will make them look bad. Because if they look bad, their religion look bad, their prophet look bad, their faith look bad. So they always will spin it as if they're the winning or they're the victims. That's the two options. They have two settings. Either they're the winners or they're the victims. And if they're the victims, because someone cheated them because they deserve to win. There's no third option. Hey guys, we did something wrong. Nazi Germany have shifted and became the great country of Germany now, which is a beautiful country, literally one of the best countries in the world. I'm living here. It's a great country. It's actually a functioning country. That the government is working well. The society is very educated here. They're very kind. The average German is very polite and very kind. It's amazing in so many ways compared to like many countries in the world. They've reached here because they were able to admit that they failed. We have failed terribly. Actually, they teach about the Holocaust more than any country in the world because they swore never again. Although now they're having other Nazis walking under their nose from Syria and Palestine who are chanting the same things, but they're ignoring them. That's crazy for itself. But self-criticism, free speech, and a free society that can actually look at itself is the foundation for a country to move forward. Muslim countries, Egypt, Syria, Palestine, they're light years away. Light years away. And that's why I say the Abraham Accords and all these stuff are just nonsense. It's light years away from actually being true. Europeans want to believe that? Guys, you need to go deep inside Islam and do denazification of that religion and society in order to actually move forward. I hope that answered that question. Same in World Cup. Yeah, same in World Cup, exactly. Even there, they lost because Messi is a Jew. Right? That's why they lost. Something might be going on with Muslims in Greece, worth shedding light on it. What's going on, Phoenix, with Muslims in Greece? Maybe I missed something. Torah is asking, we got Torah sneaking into the Discord now to get his questions here. You have good questions. Who am I voting in the next election in Israel and why? That's a good question. I tell you what, I never voted Bibi. Bibi was never the person that I know was the party that I voted for. I don't hate him. I think there's a lot of credit that belongs to him. And also there's a lot of, I think, problem that I see with the way that he's right now being held by the religious parties, by the kahunas. And, you know, if he tries to say something against, they're going to break down the government. So I think he's compromised. But when Bibi saved the Druze, and it's Israel who saved the Druze, Israel. But Bibi was the leader of Israel. And he could have chose to ignore the massacre of 600,000 Druze in Syria. Just a real genocide that was coming their way. Real genocide. We're talking about all the Bedouin tribes and people from all over the world are promised that if they will go and massacre the Druze, they can take their women and their daughters. And you know how important women and daughters for the Druze. Ask, you know, Jeannie here and others. It's like one of the holiest thing for us to protect our families and the purity of that religion. Very small religion that is not missionary in any way, not trying to convert, just trying to live peacefully. And they came to massacre and humiliate that religion. And Bibi, with the Israeli government, stood relentlessly and said, hands off the Druze, touch them and we will kill you. And he stood behind his word, by the way. He literally went and bombed the Pentagon in Syria. He could have done it earlier, but I think that was America influencing them and Tom Barak and Turkey and others. But they went and literally saved the Druze. Now, I want to remind you, in Israel, there's about 152,000 Druze. That's smaller than some cities, all right? Israelis don't have lobbies in the United States. Israel don't have high-tech industry. There's not many Israeli billionaires, as far as I know. I don't know if there's any Israeli billionaire. I know a few millionaires that are Druze, not any billionaires. Israel is not in any way as important, the Druze, as important in the geopolitical environment. So they can be an easily ignored minority. Sorry, guys, these guys are not citizens. They're citizens of another country. Some of them actually hated us until long ago. We're not going to go and start. We're right now fighting war in 7 fronts. For 3 years already. And the world hates us. You think we're going to go now and fight in Syria? Do we need more hate? And they did. So when Bibi did that, he suddenly made me think, you know what? Maybe I'll vote for him. And that's a big thing for me. I was never a big voter for Bibi. Never. Again, one thing that I don't like about Bibi is in compared to other leaders in Israel, let's say Eisenkot lost his son in the war. He is the Ramatkal, he's the chief of command in Israel. I don't know if you have the charisma to actually be, or the language and the way to talk to actually be as good in the world outside field like Bibi does. He's really a genius when it comes to world politics in some ways, although, you know, there's other controversies. But he's still living an example. I really respect that about him, because you look, his sons are not hiding. He could have easily found a way to get his children out of the war. No, his sons went and fought and died. Actually, the son of his sister, or of his brother, I don't remember, was a kid playing football in the team of my brother. My brother is a coach of the football team in Eilat. There's 2 Eisenkots who died in that war, at least, in the last war. That was his cousin. So my brother raised that kid, literally. He was like his youth leader, his football teacher, coach, until he joined the army. And he went and he spoke in his funeral and etc. So I have a lot of respect to these leaders. I think there's a lot of very good candidates. And I know the politics in Israel is going to try to demonize one on the other. He's a traitor. That's nonsense. None of these guys. I tell you what, guys, if you are the Ramatkal of Israel, you're not a traitor. Don't listen to anyone. Anyone who tries to make a former Ramatkal, chief of command of Israel, as a traitor is very problematic. And that's something that I don't like about politics. Something that I don't like at all about politics. So I think this is something that also I don't like about what's right now happening with the Bibi administration trying to bash the other one. But that's politics. They always try to bash one another. It's becoming like a UFC match. 2 fighters come, Conor McGregor, Khabib Nurmagomedov, they start cursing one another, and then they shake their hands. These 2 didn't shake their hands, but like other fighters, you know. They stand up, they fight, they yell, and then they shake hands with each other. That's politics, and it's very hard. So with Bibi, there's a lot of challenges that I'm very worried about, and the main one is it seems sometimes that he's more concerned on political survival than maybe on doing the right thing. But that was before October 7. There's Bibi before October 7, there's Bibi after October 7. After October 7, say whatever you want about Bibi, but Israel today is in a light 2 years away better place from the enemies who wanted to destroy it than it was before. Hezbollah's dying. Iran is collapsing. Israel took parts of Syria and ensured the Syrian government stay out of here. Assad basically fell down, and now Syria is run by a bunch of terrorists. Gaza is no more a threat to Israel. They should finish the job. And yes, we paid a heavy price, which I don't know if there was a way to do it any better. I was explaining to a German friend of mine here in Germany when he was trying to come and hate on Bibi a lot. And I came and said, listen, man. He said, yeah, it looks to me like Bibi want this war to continue, and they started the war. I said, no, listen, guys, let's put things... Maybe to Bibi, this war was a good thing in terms of people are right now not looking at the legal cases that there's against him. So it puts that tension on something else right now. But it doesn't mean that Bibi wanted that war. It doesn't mean that Bibi would have initiated the war. I can promise you that any prime minister of Israel would have probably ended up in the same boots like Bibi right now with this war. And the reason for this war is because of the Muslims and because of Palestinians. So any prime minister who was here would have ended up right now in that war. In the case of Bibi, he was having a lot of heat on him coming from corruption, allegations, and all kind of stuff. So that war came like, whew, right in time right now. Wartime, guys. No one deals right now with this legal stuff. Bam. Let's go forward. But it's very silly to come and say that Bibi started that war and he wants the war to continue. That is the dumbest thing. Dumbest thing. Especially as someone who did lose his brother in war. And I think he does know a thing or two about being Mishpachat Shkol. So I think it's important to not let people have you demonize politicians. To demonize Bibi, demonize Eisenkot, demonize Gantz. I personally think, like if you ask me right now, if I need to, from the top of my head right now, tell you someone that I would vote for probably be Bennett. I don't know. Just a gut feeling. Gut feeling. I don't know enough about it, but if I would right now tell me, Mansur, pick someone, Bennett. I'll tell you. And the reason I'll say Bennett is because he's very sharp. He comes from the world of business. He was also in Sayeret Matkal. He was also commander in the army. He knows how to handle pressure. He's brilliant in English. That's very important. He knows how to stand his ground. He knows how to argue. If you go and see debates right now, the two debaters that Israel have in their government that can actually hold water and go and speak to foreign media is just Bibi and Bennett. That's all. All the rest just don't have the English. Ken.
Can I add to that, or are you?
Yes, of course you can.
Okay, so first of all, Mansur, ya gever. I love you, really.
Cat lady, love you too.
And yeah. You called me cow muski once, but okay.
It's okay. I say a lot of stupid stuff. I might have just said a few stupid stuff right now when I was talking, so don't hold it against me.
No, you've helped me a lot, so thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's what you wanted to say, or you wanted to add something?
No, I wanted to say about Bennett, like, I was thinking that way too. I even actually liked him a little when he was in government because I was unaware. But I looked more into it. He's not a good option. He speaks nicely, but because first of all, I cannot confirm this, but I saw some connections, like actually randomly. I looked once at some videos of some European organizations who do all kinds of talks about international stuff and like I don't know to repeat that, but all kinds of like really bad things in my opinion. And they invited him. No, it didn't catch a lot of media attention, but they invited him for an interview as the first prime minister who brought Palestinians into the government. And they were really fond of him. And I was like, okay, the globalist Europeans liking him. Okay, noted. And then all the lies he told, like he blatantly said lies, I won't do that, and he did that. And also pay attention right now, he's just going and saying everything that he can never provide, like can never stand for, because he knows, like, he is like Ben Gvir when he wasn't in the government, do you remember? He was going into after every terror attack, he was going with his stupid camera and saying, we need to do things differently when we're in government. Like, I hate.
No, but also Bibi did that. But also Bibi did that. That's the thing that I think people need to remember.
Yeah,
if you remember the times before Rabin, Bibi did the same.
No. So that I just saw a video, by the way, which I don't know how many people saw that. A video of Bibi before the Rabin assassination. He was the crowd was shouting traitor, traitor, Boged, and he was like, no, those are not traitors. We can think that they are others. He was saying that I have it on video, which was But yeah. Oh, I have a question if you can.
No, go ahead. But maybe okay, go ahead.
So later, maybe later.
No, well, let me just answer about that. So here's the thing, guys. I cannot tell you right now that I'm gonna be in Israel for when the voting is gonna come. I'm gonna go there. It's my mom's 70th birthday on October 20th. So I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna stay there also to vote. I think it's important. I haven't decided full on who am I voting yet. And when I'm speaking with you here, I'm just kind of brainstorming, thinking. Now, if you're sitting right now and you find yourself liking me more or liking me less because of who I told you I'm going to vote, I want you to look at yourself right now and ask yourself a serious question. Do I have a political identity? Because you shouldn't. I don't care if this politician or this politician is eating this, eating that, or if you like him like that or like him like that. And if one day a politician will be proven was a criminal, take him to jail. If Bibi was proven to be a criminal, take him to jail. If he's not, keep him out of jail. He's an innocent man. If Eisenkot, in the end of the day, I care about what the people do and what's going to be the best thing for my country, which is Israel. So right now, I am trying to see which is going to be the best option. Another cadencia of Bibi, because you need to remember also, yes, there's a Bibi 2.0 after October 7, but Bibi also was the Prime Minister of Israel for the last 16 years before October 7. So you cannot come and blame that on someone else. You need to take also responsibility. Golda Meir, after the Kippur War, came and resigned from the government and says, okay, guys, here we go. That was like the old school politicians that took responsibility. So yes, he is a very smart man. He's a very capable man. He is still a politician like anyone else. So anything that you'd say that Bibi did, and Eisenkot is doing right now, and Bennett, they all did the same thing. It's the way that when you enter that swamp. My question is, and I'm just thinking right now with you out loud. I don't know who am I gonna vote right now. Probably before Israel went and did what they did to save the Druze, I would have probably never even thought about voting for Bibi. But after that, he's actually a real candidate for me. But also seeing how Israel have defeated the enemies of Israel and right now, etc., I said he became an option. Bennett also seems to be an option for me. I don't know enough about him. Eisenkot, someone said here he's ugly. I don't care if he's ugly, guys. Torah, I don't care.
Comment on your Bennett view, if I can just comment?
Yes, please. I would love to.
My personal take on Bennett is that I find him very impressive as a spokesperson, not as a prime minister. So when he's on TV and he's like defending Israel, fantastic. Like he inspires a great deal of like hope in me. But as a prime minister, I was really, really not impressed with him whatsoever. I also wasn't a big fan of that strange kind of deal he had with Lapid, where it's sort of like, you know, one does 2 years and then one does two. Like it's just a bit of a weird deal. But I like him very much as a spokesperson. If he didn't do such a great job being a spokesperson for Israel, I would never even like have any kind words to say about him. But everything about him to me that's impressive is as a spokesperson for Israel. Like I'd love to see him be some sort of like minister or something of communications or something like that. I think he does a great job compared to like some of the other people that Israel brought around to kind of try and defend the country. But as a leader, like, is there anything you can name specifically, genuine question, that you saw in his leadership that you were like, voila, this is it. I want to see more of this. Like, is there something you can point to specifically that you were like really impressed by?
No, that's a great point what you brought here. And I think we stand kind of in a very similar place, me and you, if it comes to that. I really like him as a spokesperson. I like him as a very sharp, bright man that can stand his ground and answer questions. His resume is very impressive, from all the way from the military career, a young man, and all the way to the commanding career, and later on even the business career. So he does come with an impressive resume, and he stands his ground. As a leader, I cannot say that there was something grandiose that I can remember even, that he impressed me when he was a leader. I just know that Israel, but here's also, I want to be careful not to hold that against him, and I tell you why. And again, you can't hold that for him. He did not do anything impressive as a leader. He didn't. But also, you need to remember that I think in order to be able to lead Israel and do something significant, you need to first of all scramble your way out of this corrupt politician system and this fight and war. When people's trying to become elected, there's just, I think it's a swamp. And probably if he would have been maybe a prime minister without this silly thing of half-half and all this stuff that they kind of did in order just to get Bibi out of the way, if he would have been a leader for, let's say, 4 years and then another 4 years, maybe would have actually had a chance. So there is a risk. There's an element of gamble here because he might not be a good leader. Same thing can be said about Eisenkot. Same thing can be said about anyone else. And that's why I'm telling you, like, I don't feel like there's someone that I would say, like, Braveheart, full on, I'm going with them. I just do know that one thing that I don't like about the Israeli political system is that we don't have like the American one, and we should, which is a cap that you cannot be more than 8 years, more than 2 times. And I think this is literally the best thing, because what happened is the American system, if you're elected the first time, the first 4 years, you need to do your best to do good with your voters and what you said, and also to be elected for the second one. The second one, you know you're not going to be elected again. So now it's your legacy on the line. And you need to be remembered as the president who did something great and who fixed a problem, solved the war, brought peace, I don't know what. But when you always have the chance to be elected again and again and again, I think it might compromise you as a leader. And I think that is a problem that Israel has. So with that said, we've had Bibi for the prime minister of Israel for 16 years already, or more. Sorry, more. So I'm just wondering if there should come someone that will get the chance to do something different. I think that's a good approach. I'm not saying that he's should be thrown to the garbage of history. He did a lot of great things. He also did a lot of crazy things. So with Bennett,
Mansur,
yes. Go
I
ahead.
think exactly like you. Like I really like Bibi. I never voted for him, but I'm afraid because like I care the most. The most important thing is the future of my beloved country. So I don't want to choose someone who will do something that will compromise us. So like I don't care, even if like this one is a liar, this one is ugly. Okay, no matter, he keep us in a will he improve the situation in and out? You know. So I agree. I like Bibi, but we don't know what it is without him with a good leader.
Yeah,
You know.
I tell you what,
we just need a good one.
I know. I tell you what, like I have a friend here in Germany, an Israeli guy that keeps telling me Rak Lieberman, and anyone who said Rak Lieberman back in the days, I was just, come on, you're laughing. But now when someone says Rak Lieberman, and I remember that Lieberman was the only one that got out of the government when he came and said Israel is paying money to Hamas. I'm not sitting in this government, and he came and he said, everybody in Israel should serve in the army. If not, then you should not be a citizen. So I always sort of like said, looking back, so like I never thought I would agree.
Considering this the other day. I'm just
I never
saying.
thought I would agree with
I'm not
Lieberman.
Russian.
Yeah, I never thought I'd agree with Lieberman. So that's what I'm saying. It's very hard to like no, but one thing is like there's one thing that bothers me a little bit about the government of Bibi, and I don't think that's Bibi. I think he just got himself caught there because he won't be elected if the religious won't stay with him. Is why the heck do we have Israelis, Jewish Israelis, who are not serving in the IDF? That's unheard of.
You know what?
All these Haredim that refuse to serve in the IDF, guys, we're calling for you.
I think
the soldiers are begging you. Listen, we're 600, 700 days at war fighting to defend you. No, we're going to pray. Excuse me? Come and pray here. Come, grab the uniform, help in any way you can, pray while you're on duty. So the problem is that Bibi is not going against that, not going against creating a mandatory service in any form of way, and that's for me is a big problem.
Can I add my
also, by the way? Yeah. Please.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll add my shtickle about the whole thing. First of all, the whole Haredi thing is deplorable to say the least. And unfortunately, it is a consequence of decades-long systemic brainwashing of the Haredi sect against Israel, basically. They're mostly anti-Zionist. I don't care how much you say. I'm not putting everyone into the category, but I'm sorry. If you are able to sit in the country, get money, get paid, get your families paid, get paid for being in yeshiva, do all these things, you exploit the socialist system of our country, but then you contribute nothing outside of like numeric growth of the Jewish population.
And you're alive.
For me, it's
like
not
you
enough.
won't be alive. Exactly. You won't be alive if it went for the IDF.
And I do think they need to be put in specific units. I do think they need to be integrated in a way that they can do their best. I'm not saying now we need to take Haredi men and put them in Golani and Givati or whatever if they're not physically fit to be in there, because we all know, someone becoming a burden on the field is not a good situation either.
Yeah. It's not a one-day solution. It's not like gonna click your finger right now, but it is a rising problem because you mentioned it. Like one of the biggest contributions that they're giving to the country right now, one of them is they're bringing a lot of children, which is great. They're helping the Jewish population to grow, but they're not bringing children that will grow to actually join the market, join the workforce, join the IDF.
But the reason it's being subsidized and the reason it's continued, it's because people like Bibi need that voter pool. They need them to continue to be elected. So therefore, they have to continue. Bibi would not have as many governments as he had. He wouldn't
because they're bringing.
I don't know if people know how the Israeli system works in building. Basically, after you win the election, just because you have majority vote doesn't automatically mean you get to be presidents, not president, but like prime minister. You need to compile then your government. You need to have enough people with enough percentage of the voting to come and sit in your Knesset for you to be able to
This
then
will
reign.
only get worse. It will only go towards.
Absolutely, but
Like
that's what
the
he does, and
Haredi
he
Malki
also
are the most growing population. It will not go away. It will be that with any other one. So it's
like
a problem.
I don't know what will happen, but I can what I can say is that what happens in this kind of situation is that Bibi no longer even cares who he puts in what position in order to advance his own like political gains, right? Because if you take someone
No,
who
but
has
look.
let me finish my sentence, okay? And then I'll
Yeah,
let
no,
you speak.
sorry.
I promise. If you take someone who, for example, has zero experience in education and you put them as the education minister, for example, and then they put funding into religious school that goes against like core studies like English and math and this kind of thing that and that to me, again, what are you doing when you're choosing your ministers? You're putting someone as the minister of Hasbara, and as soon as Hasbara is needed, she quits her job and disappears after she took years of money from our taxpayer money, and then she disappears when we need her the most. Like that's what happens when you put people who are not eligible for their job in their jobs, just as long as they'll sit in your government, just as long as they'll give you the power. And systemically, Bibi, whether he has been in the opposition or in the government, whenever the opportunity to put in the law of limiting the cadencia, he has been one of the people to keep on toppling that law because he's not interested in that law, because he's interested to remain in power. I think personally that all of our government needs to be changed. I think that old
I agree.
generation of politicians have had done their jobs. I think people like Almo Cohen and like my kind of age people that are trying to get into the government and are being blocked by Ahuza Hasima every single time from entering the government because they can win. So
I
the
agree.
government, they keep toppling these people.
Mhm.
And I think there needs to be a whole generational change in our government to start seeing changes in Israel. And my policy in the last years in voting was always, I'm not even looking anymore at security and anything because I don't believe that anyone can do anything better than another person. I really don't. I really think this is a kind of a situation that every prime minister we're going to put in, he's going to handle almost in the same way. I vote on the policies that will advance me as a citizen. So me as a young Israeli woman, if somebody tells me I want to advance the opportunity of young people being able to build, for example, buy a house in Israel, I'm going to vote for them. If you're going to tell me you're going to promote, I don't know, longer maternity leaves for young mothers, I'm going to vote for you. I'm going to vote for the policies that might not include security as much because I don't think there's going to be much of a difference between people. But I'm going to vote for the person who is going to benefit me and my future children. As a mother, I find it like today, as a mother, I find it even more important. I believe that you too, as a father, Mansur, like you would want your child, if he ever wants to be able to purchase a house, to get to school, be able to go to school for a cheaper price, to do many, many things that maybe today we're not able to do it. So I vote on other policies, less so on security policies, because I really don't believe that there could be much of a change done in that realm.
Listen, what you just said, it's so important for people to understand. Most parties in Israel, when it comes to security, you'd be surprised, they're not going to be that different. And the reason for that, because the ones who are in charge actually for security in Israel and are often not getting the credit because politicians steal the credit are actually the IDF, the Mossad, the Shabak, Aman, and other units. They're the ones. They're the ones who initiated the pager project. And they're the one who asked for permission for it. They're the ones who comes. The Air Force did not train to attack in Iran because Bibi told them. They've been trained for that for a very long time, before Bibi came and after. So yes, the leadership of Israel is super important when it comes to that. But you're very, very right about that. From what I see right now, from these, if it's Eisenkot, if it's Bennett, if it's Bibi, if it's this, all in all, they're kind of the same direction going when it comes to security and war. What's important is, like you said here, is education, is economy, is art, is an important part of our nation. It's the diversity of this country. This country is going to keep being this beautiful Israel that is very unique, that you have people that are not only Jews who are coming and saying, this is my country. I'm a citizen like anyone else. This is very unique, guys. This is like so unique that it's non-existent in almost anywhere. Never, not in the Middle East for sure. And I tell you what, even in many Western countries, not even close to be as diverse of Israel. So someone, maternity leave. I live in Germany. I don't know if you know that, Lola, or others. I'm going to make you right now hate growing in Israel when it comes to that. The maternity leave in Germany is 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. In Israel, I think it's like 1 month or 2 months. I don't know. 2 to
3
3
months. Yeah, my
2
best friend
months.
lives in Germany, and she just finished like a year-long maternity leave and chose to go back to work.
Yeah, 2 to 3. You can
In
do 2
Israel,
years,
it's
and you can come and say, in this 2 years, the husband can come and say, okay, the second year or the third year, I'm going to take it. And the wife is going to go back to work and he's going to get paid. Yes, it goes down, but just get that in. So the kids are actually getting to grow with their parents. The kids are actually getting to be educated by their parents. So these are so important policies. And you nailed it when you came and you said that, or I don't know if you said it, but we talked about it in the beginning. One of the main problems that we're having right now with the Israeli government is that you can be elected forever. And that is making people get more focused on how they're going to get re-elected than actually doing the right thing. And I am all for, especially after October 7, replace everyone. Thank you so much, guys. You did some parts, you did a great job. Some parts you did a terrible job. Other parts it was a catastrophic job. October 7, let's be honest, catastrophic. A failure of this government completely and of the Ministry of Defense and everyone. But then you woke up and you took yourself together and you went in and you brought all the hostages back, alive and dead, but you brought them all back and you went and defeated our enemies. Okay, now go retire, go like Thanos, live and enjoy the sunset over ungrateful universe. Let a younger generation to come and lead this country. And as someone who was an officer in the army and someone who was actually in managing roles most of my life, I worked as a manager and as a leader who led and managed different projects in the business sector or humanitarian sector. One of the most important things that I've learned, and the volunteering sector, by the way, one of the most important things that I've learned, if you're a good manager, from the day that you take office or take a role, you need to start working on who is going to replace you from day one. You come into your new job. Well, it's not really from day one, but from the beginning, you get the idea. You come in for the job, you get to understand the job. Immediately, once you understand how to drive this job, how to lead this, and making sure that nothing is going to go catastrophic, start thinking who is going to replace you. If I go sick, if I fall from a cliff, if something happened to me, who is going to replace me? And when I go, who's going to replace? And immediately start nurturing the future generation. And right now, we don't see that in Israel. Gotta be honest, we're not seeing that with Israel, especially not with this government. They're actually giving the exact opposite. There's no one else that can replace me. That is nonsense. Israel is one of the most talented countries with the most talented humans in the world. You want to tell me that in all of Israel, with all the might and talent that they have and the brilliance that is coming from all the way, the army sector, the business sector, the high-tech, like there's so much talent. You want to tell me there's no one can replace? Come on. Seriously? So the fact that there's not playing in that's a big problem. But that is because we have this system that people can just be elected again and again and again and again and again. Sorry, guys. That is a very bad thing. And I'm 100% for replace the whole government, let a new start. I think that will just do good for everyone.
Actually, that's the point where
Hey, ask you
that's
something
one of
about
the...
your German. Sorry, I just wanted to quickly ask you about your German maternity leave thing that you said.
Yeah.
That they get several years. This is going to sound very cutthroat, but I'm just going to say it. I would be less inclined to hire women based on that. Do you guys not run into an issue like that?
I don't want to give you a wrong answer because I don't work here like in any HR related or in different companies. Like since I moved to Germany, I used to work in the world of security and other stuff, and now I came here and I started doing this basically. So
but as he said, men are also able to take just as long of a maternity leave.
I think that's why they did it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like if a man and a woman can take the same amount of maternity leave, what is it to matter for you personally, you know? And I think as a second thing, also in Germany and most of Europe, it's different from like Canada and the US in the sense that the employer doesn't pay anything, the state pays it. So you actually, as an employer, get incentives. If you let someone leave for like a long maternity leaves, you'll get like benefits from the government and stuff like that, because they realize that you're hiring people that then go on long maternity leaves, including the fact that birth rates in Europe are very, very low. So it's not like as predominant as it is in like,
Yeah.
let's say in Israel, for example, where like, majority household have like 5 kids. Most households in places in Europe have 1 to 3 at best, and 3 is a lot.
I tell you what, though.
Yeah, no, listen,
yeah, go ahead.
It changes everything. I just want to say the fact that men are included in that does change everything, because that totally changes it.
It
At that
changes
point,
everything,
it would
yeah.
make no difference if I employed men or women. I would just be handing out like cases of condoms to every new employee under those circumstances. My only option.
No, but I tell you what, fail. No, your name is not fail to start camera, right? That's what it's showing
It's
here.
Vinny. His name is Vinny.
Vinny, I just see the V. Okay. Mr. Fail to start camera error 2012. I think definitely having women being able to be replaced by men helps the workforce, and also helps not to take women out of the career world completely, so they can keep their job but also be mothers. But the problem that Germany have is probably hidden a little bit behind it, I think, and I'll explain. It's a very socialist country that is focused on making its citizens feel very comfortable and have a very good life. Like, there's laws here that prohibit a manager from sending an email or even calling you outside of work hours. You can really go to court with that. Like, that's like a big taboo. And there's a lot of laws here to make you not be a slave to the system, not to be a slave to the matrix, to actually be able to live your life, and etc. But what happened is, that's one of the reasons that they're losing the competition to China and many other countries. I have a friend of mine that works here in a big HR company and a high-tech company, and he's like the manager of HR for them. And he tells me, when they're talking to the Chinese and they come and tell them, okay, guys, listen, we're working on this project. Can you give us by tomorrow the new, we just finished the meeting. Can you by tomorrow send us the report? And the German will come and say, no, we can't really tomorrow, because tomorrow is a day off. Tomorrow is this, tomorrow is that, tomorrow is this. They come tomorrow and the Chinese already finished all the project, because they just don't believe in days off. So, like it or not, they're winning. And the same thing comes, I feel like,
by the way.
Yeah, and the same thing comes when you create such a good socialist country that is so good for its women, so good for its men. It comes on the price of effectiveness of the market, which is sad to say. Like, I would rather live in an utopia that Europe is trying to create, but also I cannot ignore the fact that for the last several years, America have been leading the world with AI and innovation. Israel, China, Europe have just become a museum. They're almost not leading, so they have a very
I waited
comfortable
for
life.
someone to raise that issue. Thank you. Yeah, because socialism looks very nice, sounds very nice. Well, give me 3 years, I'll get to see my children. But then you find it hard to go back to work. And I know I've been like that in COVID. You know how long after COVID I managed to start working again, because the government got me addicted to free stuff, which is also making me a slave to the government, and also drowns the government. And it's like making us treat the government as a father, as a mother, which is not healthy. It's not working. And it's like people need to be aware sometimes how socialist policies can be good and nice on a small level, but when it becomes too much, it's dangerous. It's seriously dangerous.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous in a way that you tell yourself, are you willing to come and say that everyone before me have sacrificed so much and worked so hard to give me such a good life, and I'm going to live it to the fullest, knowing that everyone after me will not have a good life like I will have. They will have a bad life, because I would literally bankrupt this model, and I would let the other companies or governments or countries win, and I will be left behind. And that is the price. That is the price that you come and say, like, if all the world was living like Europe, then you say, okay, there's no competition, but there is a competition. There is a race, like the race to the moon, like the race, to anything, the AI. There is a race right now, and if you're not part of that race, then you're going to be left behind. If you're left behind, you're going to lose, because Ba'ala me'a Ba'ala de'a. The one who has it's a Hebrew saying, but the one who has the money have the opinion. kind of. But it comes from the world of business, and it comes to say the ones who have what everyone needs, kind of, or what the currency. And the currency right now in the future is going to be science, it's going to be AI, it's going to be military and security, and it's going to be country stability, like a nation that's actually proud of being a nation, identity and etc. And Europe have, because they became so liberal, have started to drop behind. And that dropping behind right now feels still okay, but their children are going to pay a heavy price. And that's the only problem that I had. I mean, I know we went sideways a little bit here, but this is really, listen guys, this is my first Discord. I'm loving it. I want to take just a quick break here. There's someone, Winter Soldier, Stan Bucky, who has been asking me on the YouTube channel to show a video. Now I'm going to show the video here. If that video is stupid, it's on you. Let me see, how do I do this? You guys can see this? You're gonna have to go to my YouTube to see that.
Σαν σήμερα έγινε το φρικιαστικό έγκλημα της Χαμάς που δολοφόνησε, απήγαγε και κακοποίησε χιλιάδες Ισραηλινούς πολίτες. Και ποιοι άνοιξαν τα σύνορα και έφεραν τους Ισλαμιστές μέσα στο σπίτι μας? Οι αριστεροί. Ποιοι στοχοποιούν το Ισραήλ? Οι αριστερές ψυχούλες. Τυχαίο? Δεν νομίζω. Σήμερα η αριστερή προπαγάνδα στοχοποιεί το Ισραήλ που δίνει μάχη επιβίωσης απέναντι στους τρομοκράτες της Χαμάς. Και μέσα μαζικής ενημέρωσης σε όλο τον κόσμο παραπληροφορούν και μαθαίνουν σε ανεγκέφαλους να μισούν τους Εβραίους ενώ δολοφονούνται Ευρωπαίοι από φανατικούς Ισλαμιστές. Είναι ιερό καθήκον μας να βοηθήσουμε να καθαρίσει τη Γάζα από τη Χαμάς. Το Ισραήλ είναι το μόνο δυτικό δημοκρατικό κράτος στη Μέση Ανατολή. Και αν πέσει το Ισραήλ, ανοίγουν οι πύλες της κολάσεως για όλους μας. Αν θέλουν ειρήνη, ας απελευθερώσει η Χαμάς τους ομήρους και να δεχτούν το σχέδιο Τραμπ. Αλλιώς να εξαφανιστούν. Παλαιστινιακό κράτος δεν υπάρχει. Σαν σήμερα...
Who is this lady? She sounds based. I'm guessing she's a politician. Yeah, well, thanks for sharing that. I mean, next time if you guys want me to show a video, maybe pick a video that doesn't have music in the background, because then it copyright the video. So the YouTube get copyrighted and then I need to appeal and etc. But yeah, just wanted to share that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave a place for maybe one or two more. I don't know if Blaze want to say something here or someone that haven't spoken yet. And if not, we're going to wrap it up. But I think that היא אמרה fanticos islamistas. But in general, I think this was a really good session. For me, at least, I really enjoyed. Hey, listen, this Discord conversation is like a billion times more interesting for me than this you mingle nonsense. But we're all preaching to the choir here, so we need to go there. So anyone else have anything to share, or are we going to wrap it up?
I just want to say we appreciate you, Mansur. Thank you for everything that you do. You're a great man. God bless you.
תודה רבה, Lola. Thank you, Lola. And I want to thank also Genie, although he left already, for moderating this and also helping me create this. If you haven't followed me on Discord or joined this group, please come and join the channel. We're going to try to do these things more often. And again, like I said, it's okay to have different political opinions. Do not cancel or hate people for thinking differently than you politically. And if you find yourself doing that, then go to a checkout. You have been officially diagnosed with political identity. And as much as we like to laugh about the left in the US, that they're fanatic by it, also in Israel, we're starting to have it, and we should be very careful of political identity. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to think that you might vote for this one or for this one. And also we need to be very careful from not allowing people divide us. Not anyone who doesn't vote VB is an evil guy. Not anyone who doesn't vote for Eisenkot is an evil guy. Not anyone who thinks that Bennett might be an option an evil guy. They just mean that they have an opinion. And I think it's important, especially coming to this nearest election. I would recommend, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my best to try to do a bit more research, to be honest, about every one of them. And see what is, yeah, we have the mentality of freed slaves. We say thank you that we have a government that doesn't kill us, and we forget that they need to work for us. Kat Maweski, like I called her before, Cow Katwoski, Cow Maweski, said it very smart here. We need to remember that the government are here to work for us. That's the difference between us and the Arab countries. That's the difference between us and the dictatorship countries. That's the difference between Western civilization that we're living in. We elect officials because they're public servants. And Feiglin is a very interesting guy. I didn't mention Feiglin. I need to think about him as well. It's like a lot of things about him. I was like, wow, spot on. A lot of things about him. I was like, ooh, give me a little bit kind of spider senses here. But then again, he says a lot of smart stuff. So, whew, a lot of options. Hope Rag Zehut. Zehut is Feiglin, I'm guessing, right? What has he said that is wrong? It's not that anything that Feiglin said that is wrong. The issue that I would be careful with Feiglin is anyone that comes and tells me, also in Arabic, Itkil ala Allah, Smoch al Elohim achi, trust on God, makes me a bit worried. You know, let's remember that the state of Israel was created by very intelligent, visionary, secular people. They came back and they brought back the state of Israel, guys. It was not religious people. And now having super religious people coming and telling you, we want to take over and we're going to build the temple and give glory to God and God is going to take care. Hey. You know who said the same thing? Same thing. And it's very easy to forget. In Mered Bar Kokhba.
To also see.
Rabbi Akiva.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, go on.
Rabbi Akiva said the same thing. He came in and said, Bar Kokhba, he's the Messiah. Then he called him Bar Koziba later on. And he said, you know, we're going to go. And what happened? Israel was destroyed, desolated. The temple was destroyed. It was the biggest catastrophe that the Jews have had until the Holocaust. The biggest. Maybe even worse. It's hard to say that something was worse. Probably worse than Nazi Germany Holocaust. And I'll explain why. Probably worse. The Jews were massacred, killed, and then enslaved and humiliated for 2,000 years. 2,000 years. They were living in the most humiliating, disgraceful way all around the world, being killed, being humiliated, and that led to the Holocaust. And who led that? Religious people. Religious leaders. I'm not saying all religious leaders are bad. No. I'm just saying we need to be very careful from people that come and tells us, yeah, we're going to do this and we're going to trust on God. Trust on God is great. I trust on God a lot. But God also gave us brain and also gave us intellectual abilities to come and to explain why is this good, why is this wrong, and why I should be careful from that. And that is the only thing. That is the only criticism that I have. When I spoke to him, I had him on my show 3 times, I think. 2 or 3 times. We spoke with him in Hebrew. Me and Khalifa spoke with him, and super impressive guy. But, like I said, that is one thing that concerns me. People that are bringing that extra religious hidden element doesn't make me feel too comfortable. That's why the best thing is usually separate politics from religion. That's a very good thing. So that's all I had to say about that Torah. Other than that, the guy is brilliant and he says a lot of great things that I wish any other politician would say. The only reason that we're still in Israel for 2,000 years is because we had faith in God. Great. But what if you could have avoided being 2,000 years in exile in the Holocaust and still kept faith in God? That would have been better. And after 2,000 years of keeping faith in God, it was a bunch of secular guys like Herzl and others that came and said, let's go back and bring it. So it wasn't the religious people. So if it was up to them, there would probably be right now 4,000 years still with faith. So it's everybody played the role here together, but that's what I'm saying is we need to be careful not to mix religion with politics. You said something, Kat Maweski, and then we can finish with that.
It's important to see if it's really, I really understand what you're saying. I don't think I think I really love Feiglin's opinions and all of that, but this point scares me because it can go very easily into not letting other people be other stuff, you know, but it doesn't have to. We need to check if that's the case, because even like according to like the Torah and all of that, different people have different parts and different roles in society, and that was okay. So it doesn't have to be that if someone is very religious, necessarily will ban others or whatever. Just pointing that out. I don't know myself.
No, I agree. All right, guys. Discord link. Mansur, someone is asking about this. Phoenix, what a legend. I'm gonna figure out how this is done. Copy link. Let's see. I think this is a Discord link. Yeah, it should be. So that's the link to join, guys, the talk in Discord. I want to thank everyone here also. Join the community. I tell you also one more thing. I always do it in the end. If you want to help support my channel and support the voice and the work that I'm doing here, is trust me when I tell you that YouTube pays pennies till you become a very big channel. And everything that I'm doing here is for free and out of my own free time. So if you want to help support, you can go and check my Patreon. We can start from $3 a month, which is like a cup of one Starbucks a month. But when it accumulates to enough people, it end up supporting the work of the content creators, not only me, also other content creators that you like. If you enjoy to consume their content, also think behind what is the price that they're paying with their time and with their work and their effort. And if you want to help support, go and check my Patreon. You can find that as well. Here, Phoenix, what a legend. He shared the Patreon link here. And also one of the reasons that I have this community, and I want to have this community, where there's a channel here called New Videos, Call to Action. When a video goes out, YouTube checks in the algorithm how many people watch it for the first hour. And it usually checks from your own subscribers, because they're the first one to gonna hear about it. So that's why it's important that you get notified and hit the bell. And when YouTube sees that 100 cat Maweskis who are into cats, who says meow and watching cat videos on Instagram, when 100 cats like that watched it, so, oh, okay, this video is about cats. 100 lovers of cats watch the video about cats. Let's send it to the other 1,000 people that likes videos about cats. And then you have 1,000 people watching the video, and they stay in the video for more than 3 minutes or more than 30 seconds, and then later on, then YouTube comes and says, oh, okay, listen, guys, we can make money out of this video, because YouTube is a business. They do commercials and ads. So YouTube will say, okay, we checked it with his 100 followers that follow Mansur that like cats. They like the video about cats. And now 1,000 people random also like the video about cats. Let's send this video to the next 10,000 people. And then again, oh, it's working, 100,000. And that is how the algorithm controls a lot of time the distribution of content, regardless if it's super interesting or not. You can start a new channel and have the best content in the world, but you will not reach a bigger audience compared to someone mediocre that have a regular channel. But because his base of subscribers and followers in the beginning are super engaged, and that is where you guys grab a role. So whenever a new video comes, I'm gonna put it there. Or if any of my followers, watch it, immediately drop it there. And I would highly appreciate if you're watching these videos, if you just go and click it while you're washing dishes, while you're preparing the pizza in the microwave, or I don't know what, or just leaving it in the cupboard and just let it play, and then later on go back to it. When you do that, you help YouTube understand that these videos are interesting. And then they will push that message to more people that might be interested in hearing about what we talked to you today. Politics, Israel, Druze, Christianity, faith, history, special forces, gaming, and everything in between that we covered here. Maternity leave. Believe it or not, if you joined the show right now, we talked about maternity leave, okay? Go back 20 minutes ago and you'll hear about it. So highly appreciate that, guys. And Discord is a great place to be part of that community. That will be the core base and Patreon of the people that will immediately get notified and push it out. So I will highly appreciate if you join that. But until then, guys, stay safe, make good choices, and don't do anything stupid. Now there's so many buttons